It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat.
All right. What is going on, everybody? We are live for the wild card weekend. We got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How's everybody doing today? We got Wicked T up in the building. We got Jamie Ward, Richard Carr Sr., City Show, Lil Doug, Reacting with Brennan, JL Gogan, The Past Master, Big Dummy, Bam Bam 206 Martin, Rich Diana, Spiritual Sniper, Ken V, Paul Lewis Sr., Ken V. We got Rich Diana, Jeff Becraft, Stephen David, NFL Aiden, Greg Whitworth, Gremlin 123, Kenneth Womack, Chrome, India LD, Kway 96, Research and Information, Gary Morgan, Patrick Mahomes, Andrew Temple, Lenny, Slim, Ralph, Tom Hood, Damian Hernandez, Nikki, Carrie Lee, Dan Wilsey, Amir Abdullah, Harry Williams, G. Perry. How's everybody doing? Country Boy 357, how's it going? What's up, Benjamin? Hey, the Terrible Towels right here.
Everybody, I'm Joe Buck. That's the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. We were there week 6 when these two teams went at it in Philadelphia. Now here they are with a winner move on and the loser goes home. And for Tampa Bay, here recently they've lost a lot of weaponry on the outside. Even Leonard Fournette's not playing in this game. But Bruce Arians believes as long as they have their ageless quarterback Tom Brady and that good offensive line, they're going to score points.
Yeah, no, and that's good reason for him to think that because that's exactly what has happened. Like you said,
Oh, no,
without
Joe
some
Buck.
really significant players. Now,
Hey,
also
absolutely.
in talking with Bruce Arians, he felt that once you get into the postseason, you have to commit to running the football more than what they have in the regular season. But when he told us that, that's when we thought that Leonard
What's up,
Fournette
Kiwi Love?
would be in the lineup. So against this Eagles defense, you have to believe that once again, they're going to be throwing the ball a lot with Tom Brady.
On that Thursday night in Philadelphia,
Enjoyed that
week
Bills
6,
win.
the fans were just pleading with the
No more
coaching
Brady,
staff
please.
to run the football. Miles Sanders had only 1 carry in the entire first half.
I'll be much
Well, they're
better
running
with the
ball
Eagles
now,
and Cowboys
you just
lost
feel
today.
like they have to run
Bird
it
Gang
well to have a
31,
chance
what's
today.
going on,
There's no
brother?
doubt, and they have run it well since that game. They've
What's
run
up,
it the
Must
best of
Trust? What's up,
anyone
Boom on
in the
Sticks?
National Football League. That's been the key to all of their success. It's helped Jalen
How's it going,
Hurts.
Kiwi
It's
Love?
helped him get the ball out a little bit quicker. The play-action game. It's helped out their
Let's go,
defense.
Tampa
There
Bay.
was a time when you played Tampa
What's up,
Bay,
Ken
you
Morrison?
couldn't imagine running the football.
What's up, Brooklyn
but they've been a
Sanders?
little bit porous here over the last few weeks.
PJ
Philadelphia's
Nader?
hoping that they can have
Felix the
success
Cat?
on the ground.
Josie?
We march our way toward
How's everybody
kickoff
doing today?
before a young
All right, do have to mute it real quick as there's some copyright music. What's up, Sergeant King? Hey, appreciate that, Lil Doug. What's up, Ponyboy Curtis? What's up, Bro Dog? What's up, Jerry? What's up, Bay? Looking forward to hanging with the family all day. Hey, I appreciate that, G. Perry. We about to take down the GOAT, says Bergane 31. What's up, Stewie G? Long hair Duke. Kevin Duke. Hey, Bergang, this one's for you, brother. That one's for you, Bergang. What's up, Kimmer? What's up, Patty Grimes? Trox, remember to pace yourself. Hey, absolutely. What's up, Trudy? Lisa Groff? Love hanging with you, Trox. Hey, I appreciate that, Lisa. What's up, Salvador? Andrew Temple says Janet Temple. Shout out to Janet. What's up, Kevin Ross? Kevin Ross says Trox. Kevin Ross is back with February Mortgage. Love you, buds. Hey, appreciate that, brother. What's up, Stanley Sox? Tanya? What's up, Raleigh? Thomas Osh? What's up, Derek White in the darkened room? How's everybody doing? Man, we got some playoff football today. Got the Eagles against the Buccaneers. Hey, I appreciate that, Bay. What's up, Kenneth Landert? Kenneth says, I'm an Eagles fan today. Hey, I appreciate that, Sergeant King. What's up, Dudley McNeil? Do you think, boy, I know Philly will pull an upset? In the darkened room says, let's go Steelers. Absolutely, let's go. Tough task ahead of us. Will Juju Smith-Schuster help the Pittsburgh Steelers pull off that upset? Or is it too little too late? What's up, Dante Viper? What's up, Turtle Finks? John Snipe, Dean Mickelson, Jacob Frederick. How's everybody doing? Troxburg about to come out tonight, says reacting with Brennan. Best playoff in sports. Hey, absolutely. I'm definitely ready. Hey, win, lose, or draw, I am happy and proud of that organization. You know, at least giving Ben Roethlisberger one last shot at the playoffs. Hey, I appreciate that, Turtle. What's up, Cole? What's up, Paul Fox? What's up, Kimmo? Alberto, how's it going? I'm excited for the Steelers game. Hey, absolutely wicked. It's Big Ben's final game. Tomlin, a great coach. Absolutely. You know, win, lose, or draw, you know, he's never had a losing season in 15 years. Name one head coach that's able to say that. I mean, outside of Bill Belichick, but last year Bill Belichick could say that because he had a losing season. Hey, appreciate that, Derwin. What's up, Arizona Bird? Tommy Thompson?
degree Jalen Hurts for the first playoff start of his NFL career against a quarterback, making the 46th such start of his.
Holy
Hurts
smokes,
3 years
46
old when
starts.
Tom Brady made his playoff debut. There's respect there, but if you
Tomlin Hall of Fame,
expected
absolutely.
genuflection, Hurts really didn't provide it
Been
to
a
us
Steelers
this
fan
week.
since
He said, "Tom's been
1969.
doing it for a minute," and then with a laugh,
The Patriot
he's
guy.
pretty seasoned. As for experience in big games,
Never
he
forget
played the
2005
national
versus the
championship
#1
right here in
Colts.
Tampa for Alabama in 2017.
Happy Sunday.
He said
Let's
he
get
finds
some
value in
football.
all games
Absolutely.
that he's
Wendy,
played
how's
to
it
help
going?
serve him in this one.
What's up, I No Killer, but
Playoff
don't push
veteran.
me?
Let's go to the other side, and Aaron Andrews.
Well, Tom Brady telling us this week his offense has literally been a juggling act all season long, and that will continue here in the
Hey, I
playoffs
appreciate
today.
that,
We
Lil
know the
Doug. I
wide
would love
receivers that are
30K.
out, but how about the hit this running
But
back
gonna take a day at a time. If I get there, I get there. If I don't, hey, your boy's gonna still keep grinding.
50% of the Bucs'
What's up,
total
Fidel?
offense that won't be on the field today. Bruce Arians saying our motto is we're going to score points. We don't know how we're going to do it.
Lil
or
Doug
who's
says
gonna
yes,
do
sir.
it,
Let's
Joe
go
Buck,
Eagles.
But they're looking to
Raiders
score
got a
some
lot of
points today.
decisions
Yeah,
to
there's
make,
no
says
doubt,
Greg
Aaron.
Whitworth.
They just leave
Mike
it up to
Tomlin is
12
the
on
youngest
that
coach to win a
offensive
Super
line.
Bowl.
Spanish language
Absolutely.
broadcast available today on Fox Deportes. And
What's
we
up,
are
Tim
glad
Tucker?
you're with us on a 66-degree day here on the 16th
All right.
of January.
Eagles are gonna
and the
kick.
wind 19 miles per hour with gusts up to 25. Philly won the toss. They defer. Bucks get the ball
And here we go.
at their 25.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line for the Tampa
Aaron
Bay
just gave you a
Buccaneers.
list of who's not there for Tom Brady. He does get Giovanni Bernard back at running back, and Keyshawn Vaughn has taken a step forward at running back. Third-round pick last year. They're the numbers with the career ranks this season. In many ways, getting better with age.
All right, here we go. Single back
Threw
formation.
for over 5,300 yards during the regular season.
And
They
here
start
is a
with
handoff.
Vaughn, and Keyshawn
Vaughn.
Vaughn right up the gut of this defense.
Vaughn
and across the
still on
40.
his feet. Crosses the 40-yard
Got a
line.
good block from the All-Pro Tristan Wirfs.
What's up, McShreddy?
Yeah, I'll say you watch him come around and he cleans it up.
What's up, Jessica
and
Simpson?
Keyshawn Vaughn, he gets right in
It's
behind
J-Dude.
him. Nice lane.
Big
to
Roll
open up this
Houston,
game
Jake.
For Keyshawn Vaughn.
Good,
in the
how's it
running
going,
game.
FaZe?
Bucks right back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Brady
Bernard
throws.
is not
Oh,
able to make
that's
the catch. Wasn't anything
incomplete.
out there anyway. Is Singleton. was
Singleton
ready to
with
bring
that
down
tackle.
Gio Bernard, who has missed
Incomplete
the last
pass.
4 games, but able to answer the bell here today. Here's the offensive line. You can see by those Pro Bowl nods
Smith,
how
Marpet,
good that offensive line
Vaughn,
is.
Evans,
They allowed a
Johnson,
league low
Gronk,
23
and Howard.
sacks this year.
And
Pass
that is incomplete.
for Tyler
Intended
Johnson.
for
Actually,
Brashard
Perriman.
Perriman.
Is down
There is a flag
in
down.
the backfield where Brady went down.
What's up, Evan?
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 96. It's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's against Derek Barnett.
Derek
And instead of
Barnett.
3rd and
Got to be
10 because
careful.
of that low
Got to
hit.
play disciplined football. Can't give Tom
You
Brady
can't go low, but come on.
extra possessions.
He pulls
and
up,
extra
didn't hit
yards
him
for
with
free.
much force at all. I don't agree with
What's up,
the
Tyler
call. A
Lilberg,
big
Walter
call,
Scott,
too.
Joey DeLuca,
Tom misses an
Tanner?
open Perriman
How's
over there
everybody
on that
doing?
right
Indy
sideline,
Woods?
But they get a new set of downs because of the penalty on
Shotgun
Barnett.
That's the
formation.
4th unnecessary roughness penalty against Derek Barnett this season.
Brady's 0 for 1.
Mike Pereira is here. We'll check in
Vaughn,
with him.
switch your sides. And here is a
As
handoff.
a handoff is to
Gets it up at the
Vaughn.
40-yard line,
2
down
good
at the
carries for
39.
him, and Mike Pereira, let's go back on that flag on Barnett.
I agree with Troy. Listen, it's knee area or below, but this is up in the hip, so it's not really a low hit and should not, in my opinion, should not have been called.
4-yard carry by
2nd and 6.
Vaughn, and
Brady
now the pass
throws.
off the
Tip
hands
is up.
and nearly
And
picked
incomplete.
off. With Perriman the target. on that
Nelson
right side,
with
and
a near
Steven Nelson
interception
almost came
on
away
Tom Brady.
with a takeaway.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
now
Brady's 0 for
like
2.
Tristan Wirfs,
Yeah.
who has played every snap for 2 seasons in the NFL, is
Uh-oh.
down, and
Tristan
The
Wirfs
All-Pro
is
needs
down.
attention.
He was trying to get up. It looked like he was on one knee and just can't do it. He goes back down to the ground. This offensive line, like you mentioned, Joe, they've stayed relatively healthy all season long, and they've missed very.
Hey, appreciate that, Connor. Tristan Wirfs.
Oh, my God.
Is down on the ground. That is a massive blow to that offensive line if he can't go in this ball game. What's up, Eric Fleming? Duke Tomlinson? Michael Bryan, how's it going? Bass, how's it going? Jerry Viola? But, man, that is a massive, massive blow to that offensive line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Wait. Hey, got some great news. Your boy got a new niece. His niece is here. That is awesome. That's why they say next man up. Trox says, Pony Boy. Hey, absolutely. Too many injuries have robbed my Bucks. Says Eddie Robbins. Stephanie Brown says, can't vote for reality vote. A Tampa Bay win. Hey, appreciate that, Indy Woods. Appreciate that, Chrome. Slim, appreciate that, Steven Wolbrecht. Appreciate that, Anthony. Uh-oh, can't see the time. Let me fix that real quick. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Hey, I appreciate that, everybody. Hey, what's up, Aaron John? What's up, RM? Says go Niners. Appreciate that, T. Appreciate that, Stephanie. Appreciate that, everybody.
Tristan Wirfs needs assistance to get off the playing field. We'll show you where we think the issue might have started as Josh Wells takes over at right tackle.
All right, third down and
Wirfs is
6.
out. Tristan, one of 3 players in the league to play
Gronk
every
in motion.
offensive snap the last 2 years. It's third down and 6 for Tampa
And if
Bay.
I am the Eagles, I am pressuring the new guy up, Wells.
Good protection.
Here's Brady. He throws.
finds
That's caught.
Evans,
That's
who
Mike
finds a
Evans. That
first
is
down.
going to be a first down.
Let's go back to the Tristan Wirfs injury. This was the play before. So 3 plays ago, he kind of gets that right leg trapped and rolled up on. And then on the next play, which is when he went down, it was just at the end of the play, and you see him grab that right lower leg.
Here's
On
a shotgun
first down,
formation. Brady
Evans
throws.
now on
That
this
is
side
caught.
of the
That's
field.
Mike
Not much,
Evans.
as he's wrapped
Gets
up
down
by
around
Vontae
the 30-yard line.
Gain of 2.
Gain of 2.
And one of the keys to success, while they've lost Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown walked away, and they're without Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette, is that offensive line and how healthy they've been all year.
I appreciate that, Javier.
Brady steps up
And that is caught.
able to complete.
That is Giovanni Bernard.
Catches made by Gio
Gets it up at the
Bernard,
25-yard
and
line.
that takes it down to the 24-yard line, a gain of 6.
And I think that's what they missed over the
Brings
last
up
few
third
weeks.
down
With
and
someone out of
2.
the backfield, Gio Bernard with Leonard Fournette not activated. He can do those kinds of things.
Third down and
And
short.
Giovanni
high throw,
Bernard.
complete, first down,
He's going to
and
get
there
it
he is
up
again.
at around the 15-yard
So
line.
Bernard misses 4 weeks.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Comes right back and heavily involved here in the first
What's up,
possession
RA?
of the game.
Yeah, that was just too easy. And I know in talking with Jonathan Gannon,
What's
the
up, Rudy?
defensive coordinator for the Eagles, says we have
L.
to challenge these guys more than what they did
Tight,
week 6. Bernard's in
coffee
the
cup.
backfield. He just comes
Minnie,
out
how's
on
it
a little
going?
flat route. Not a great throw, but there was nobody
What's up,
within 10
Amakai
yards
Beach,
of him.
Minnie?
And when he's in the lineup, you have to anticipate that he becomes
Got a first
threat
down and
as a
10.
receiver.
Shotgun formation, single high safety. Great
On
in
first
motion.
down, Brady, pass over the middle to O.J.
And
Howard.
that's
who
caught.
had a
That's
nice
O.J.
game
Howard. Gain of
when these
about
two teams
3
met
yards.
in Philadelphia, week 6, a gain of 3. T.J. Edwards made the stop for Philadelphia.
Well, you watch Brady, and he's just
Second down and
surgical in
7.
where he's going with the football.
Brady's
We're
5
getting
for
a lot
7
of
for
different
28
looks from
yards.
Philadelphia defensively with their coverages, but Brady, you've been doing it as long as he has. You're not going to fool him. He knows exactly where you're vulnerable, and he's getting the ball out quick.
What's up, Mad Max? Kenneth Womack, how's it going? Vaughn's in the backfield, shotgun formation, single high safety.
Drive, it's Brate.
Here's Cameron Brate. Cameron Brate, first down. Down at the 4-yard line.
Tampa Bay, it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, you got Brate split out wide. Donovan Smith, the left tackle. And
What's
when
up,
he comes
Hollywood?
out, these DBs are not able to take these guys low, and so you got to try to hold up.
Hey, Hollywood,
And
you
see
like that,
Steven
don't
Nelson,
you?
He just gets blown up. It's not even a fair fight when they go with that quick screen and you got offensive linemen out on the perimeter.
What's up, Bennett to win it?
When we talked to Tom Brady, he told us, I figure out what to do with the ball before
What's
I
up,
ever
Marianne?
touch it, as opposed to so many quarterbacks in the league and these RPOs getting the
Single
snap,
back
reading it.
formation.
He knows where he's going with it right now if he's going to put it
Here's
up.
the handoff,
Instead,
Vaughn.
He hands off, and Vaughn.
And Vaughn
to the
is going to
2.
get it up at around the 2-yard line.
2nd down and goal.
Well, this has been a nice drive. To start this drive, Brady was a little bit off on some of his throws, but they had a chance.
Trox
If
has
they
a
don't
sick
get
logo,
the penalty,
thanks.
they
Hey,
would've
you're
gotten
welcome.
Tampa into a 3rd and long. Instead, a new set of downs, and here they are inside the 5.
So back off that MCL injury, Giovanni Bernard back in.
What's up, King Donnie?
3 runs on this initial possession.
2nd down
8
and
throws.
goal. Ball's at the 2-yard line. Giovanni Bernard in the backfield. Single back formation.
They hand to Bernard.
And Giovanni
he
Bernard.
is in for the touchdown.
And he's in for a touchdown. What's up, Aaron Terry?
Pretty nice block there by Perriman, and also Rob Gronkowski. He gets into the action, handed off Gio Bernard. They split him out. They motion him back into the backfield, hand it off, and they capitalize on the drive with a touchdown. It's a great way to start this game for Tampa Bay.
All right, here we go. Ryan Suckup
Giovanni Bernard, longtime
set
Cincinnati
to kick to the
Bengal.
extra point.
Congratulations to Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Zach Taylor, their first playoff win in 31 years, came last night.
Kick is up. Kick is
And the
good.
Buccaneers, the
7-0
defending Super
Tampa
Bowl
Bay.
champion Buccaneers.
What's up, James Fields? What's up, D. Carroll? Kimmer Gonzalez says, what's up, Tony Wright? What's up, Ben? Says, fire the cannons. What's up, Joey DeLuca says, it's good. Way too easy, says Duke Tomlin says. The Eagles need a punch back. Time to put Duck Hodges in. Tom avoided major injury there. I hope this game isn't like the Bills game last night. 10 minutes left. Cowboys will win today. What's up, Santana Sauce? Tom Brady hates the Eagles. They cost him one. Eagles need new defense. Rex Grossman is the embodiment of what a quarterback should be. Oh, man. What's up, James Sorensen? 49ers by 10, says Santana. I hope Brady gets his revenge, says Petty Grimes. What's up, Hal? Says, nice drive, go Bucks. What's up, Sparks? Cowboys will win today. I agree. This is Kiwi Love. The Bills game last night was amazing. Rodney, we don't do that here. Next one, you're going to get banned, brother. We don't do that here. What's up, Rodney Potts? Says much love, bro. You do a heck of a job. Let's go football. Hey, absolutely. Appreciate that, Rodney. What's up, Hefe?
Brady won the Super Bowl in their home
What's up,
stadium
DJ?
last year.
Vegas
That's considered
Don?
a neutral site.
Israel,
However,
Eldon, how's it
the
going?
first home playoff game since the 2007
All right, here comes the Oswego
season
kickoff.
for the Buccaneers franchise.
And that is going to be a touchback. Ball's at the
And now we'll see how
25-yard
the
line.
Eagles answer. And we look at Jalen Hurts. And this, Troy, after we talked to both players and coaches, is a quarterback that they believe in.
They do believe in him, and the organization does. More importantly, the players do. And I really think this staff, Nick Sirianni and his offensive staff in particular, deserve a great deal of credit. They basically pivoted with
So,
their
Brandon
offensive
Life.
philosophy after that loss to Tampa Bay. They went to things that Jalen Hurts
Here's
is more comfortable
Ward.
doing. He's a natural in the
In
pocket when
motion.
he has the ability
Single
to
back
run.
formation.
And they've been the best running football team since week 6.
Here's a pitch.
Here is a toss to Sanders picking his way.
And Sanders
Out
gets it up
across
at around the
30 and a gain of
32,
7 to start the day
33-yard
for the
line.
Eagles. And we
Ball's
look
going to
at
stop
this
at the
offense,
32.
which
Appreciate
was the
that,
top
Kingdom-
rushing offense,
Kingdom
14th
Racer.
overall, and they have their four-time All-Pro
Welcome
center,
back to the
Jason Kelce,
prospects.
in the middle of it all.
Yeah, he's been a stalwart here
Appreciate
with the
that,
Philadelphia
C.
Eagles
Craig.
for a long time now. Making another Pro Bowl, got his first
Hey,
team
absolutely,
All-Pro bid.
Jody.
It's just been
Hashtag here we
outstanding.
go. Shotgun formation.
Second down and 3. Scott out of the backfield makes
And
the
that's
catch.
Scott.
Kevin White with a strong
And he's
tackle
going to gain about a yard and a
to bring
half.
up third down and 2. Well, this defense gets a big piece back in Levante David, playing next to Devin White.
Hey,
inside.
Kingdom Racer,
They
welcome
get
to the
Jason
Veteran
Pierre-Paul back
Corps.
and Shaq Barrett back for
Appreciate
this
that,
playoff
brother.
game. The number 13 overall defense
So,
in the
Vegas
league.
Don.
Well, I mentioned it coming into this game, and the yards that Tampa Bay's given up on the ground. A big reason for that has been that they've been without Levante David for the last few weeks. A little different challenge for Philadelphia today.
Hurts keeps and goes
And
down.
Hurts is going to get sacked.
Jordan Whitehead made the play. And it's 3 and out for the Eagles to start their afternoon.
Jordan Whitehead plays this so well. Jalen Hurts is kind of in no man's land. He's not real sure whether to hand it to Sanders or keep it, and he chooses the wrong one. He keeps it.
No,
Whitehead is
Cowboys
right
haven't
there to
won
make a
yet.
play, and
They-
if he
they
doesn't-
play
if
next.
He does hand it off to Sanders.
That's the
Levante
next game I'll be
David's
live
coming off
for.
the edge to take him as well. Great
All right, fourth
execution
down and
by
4.
Tampa Bay defensively, knowing what they had to do on their assignments.
Sipas shanks one again. He had 2 last week.
And Aaron Sipas got it up at around
And
the
first-year
40.
punter
See where they spot it.
hits a clunker to the
It's going to be around the
41.
41-yard line. 29-yard punt by Aaron Sipas. Hey, I appreciate that, Kingdom Racer. What's up, CFH 420? Oh, you're welcome, Jody. Yeah, I'll be live for all the games today. We got this game, then the Cowboys 49ers game, then we got the Steelers Chiefs. We will also be live for. Then tomorrow we got the Cardinals and the Rams. David says, let's go Steelers. I still say the Pats are going to win in overtime. What's up, Chano Des Sacramento? What's up, Swaggy Steven? Timmy Two Shoe? David Israel? Yes, I'll be doing the USFL. Jerry says Steelers. I'm an Arizona fan too. Hey, absolutely. Let's go. Hashtag Red Sea. Chiefs over Steelers, says Paul Lewis. Pats fans are sad. Let's go Cowboys, says Matt Anderson. Let's go New Jersey Generals, says Derek White. Michigan Panthers. Grilled deer burgers with fried eggs on top. Man, D, that sounds good. Back again from Ecuador. You are my American Lifeline Trox. Hey, appreciate that, Levi Sanders. What's up, Bill? RT J-Man. Rick Ramos, how's it going? Public Enemy 187. What's up, Chris Bates? My Bears will be trash for years, but at least Bama
Not sure he was ever
will be in
ugly,
it
but I
every
think he's
year.
gotten better looking as he's gotten older.
Out the
Here's a
shotgun.
handoff. Out
Here's
to the
Vaughn.
45-yard line is Keyshawn Vaughn.
Hey, appreciate that.
Meanwhile, after that punt, it ends up being a
Ducati
27-yard
wins.
punt by Aaron Sipos.
That's gain of 2.
Who shanked 2 last week. It is a windy day, but you see Byron Leftwich, the offensive coordinator, now interviewing for head coaching jobs.
Second down and 8.
Pointing
Ball's
to
at the
where
45-yard line.
Should be placed.
7:35 to
Moved it
play
2
here in
yards
the
during
opening
the break.
quarter. That is
Defender
caught.
fell down,
Ball
but
is
the
at
pass is
midfield.
caught
That is
by
Perriman.
Short of first down yardage and a gain of 5.
Yeah, Perriman, he got
Third
tripped
down
up
and
a little
3.
bit, but had he been able to catch that
What's up,
on
Steve
the
M?
run,
What's
he
up,
might have
Pizza
been able to
Queen?
split it, because like you said, the defender, it was Steven Nelson, he went down on the play.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation.
Third
Here's
down and 3.
Brady. He's
Pass
going to throw.
incomplete
That is
for
incomplete.
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson,
He's been
intended
a little
receiver,
off here in the early
incomplete.
going. You can see Brady's just not happy about it. Some of these throws that look like Brady's really off here in the early going, it has been more that he's expecting Tyler Johnson there to stay on the run. And you can tell the frustration that he has. And so you're letting that ball go when he pulls up.
Fourth down
he's
and
not
3.
running through the catch. If he does run,
7:06 to play in the opening quarter.
First down, and they're not punting. So just more poor execution, really, by Tampa more than anything that
Pinion set to
Philadelphia
punt.
did defensively.
Now Pinion.
And the punt's in the air.
Knuckling
Fair
kick
catch.
and a fair catch.
Ball
held
is
in
at
by
the
Jalen Reagor.
18-yard line.
So good.
Jalen Reagor got it down at the 18-yard line. What's up, Fly Ocean? What's up, Vincent Paul? Steve-O, how's it going? Mr. Summer Obe? What's up, Shirley? Joey Salinas? What's up, Frank Dotson? What's up, Boditz? Hey, we hit a number change. I appreciate that. We're at 26.7. Appreciate that, Taeyon Liu. Welcome to the family. Levi says can't vote. Should be in the, in the chat. Let me just double check. Yeah, it should be able to vote. Shout out to the 418 voters. 65% going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 35% going with the Eagles. Hey, I appreciate that, Bay. Pittsburgh Maulers. Trucks, you the man, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, Rick Ramos. MLK Day, Says Eddie Cross. Yeah, that's tomorrow. What's up, Aiden Gant? What's up, Cam? Dang, 35%. Eagles getting them wings clipped today. He's doing them all. Yes, I'll be live for every single playoff game. Yep, every single playoff game, I will be live for it. Depending if they show the Pro Bowl, I might be live for the Pro Bowl as well.
And as he comes across, you see him start to throttle there. He sees coverage out in front of him, and he's just thinking that he needs to slow down. Brady, on the other hand, anticipates that he's going to run through it. Probably should make that catch anyway.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
Of course, Tyler Johnson
ball is at the 21-yard line.
Enough, but just,
I'm sorry, at the 19-yard line.
A few of those throws. It's happened now 3
First
or 4
and 10
times
at the 19. Pistol
in this
formation.
Eagles went 3 and out first time they had it. Hurts keeps, goes over
Here's
the right
Jalen
side.
Hurts to the 25. And he goes down.
And that was
just
Jack
short
Stoll,
of the first down.
Tight end out there leading
brings
the
up
way
second down and
9.
short.
Get Jalen Hurts going, running the football. And
what's up, Jones?
What's interesting about Philadelphia is we see Stoll running off the field is that they trade Zach Ertz after he finished the game week 6 against Tampa Bay, and after these coaches got together and started evaluating what they were doing, they started then running more 2 tight end personnel, which was ironic.
Single back formation.
A pretty good player, but that's been a big part of their offense, 2 and 3 tight ends for this running game.
And Jalen Hurts.
Flag down.
There's a flag down.
And the flag thrown.
Throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Let's see what this flag's about.
Jason Pierre-Paul with pressure.
Offside. Defense, number 90, lined up in the neutral zone. There's a 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
All right, JPP with an
So
offsides call.
Who had missed the last 3 games, as a tear in his shoulder, is right there on the end and in the neutral zone. So basically a free play, and
first down and 10
results in first down.
It's going to be a shotgun formation. Looks like they're showing rush.
Here is a handoff to
and
Sanders.
Here's Sanders. Sanders is going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's Whitehead.
A loss of 5 on first down.
Well, Jordan Whitehead's off to a good start in this ball game. He's got great speed, and he is a physical player. He was up there in the box already, and he sees Sanders hit the ball, and he just hits it.
What's up, Levi Yo-Yo?
That's one of the areas where
Chuck
Tampa
Hutton,
Bay
how's
has
it going?
had some issues over the last few weeks. A lot of teams have been able to get on
What's up,
the
Skipper
edge, on the
Pete's?
perimeter against them.
Second down and 15. Ball's at the 28-yard line.
But Whitehead was there to make the play.
Rager in motion. Play action.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts throws. That's caught. That's Sanders.
And out of bounds at the 35 is Miles Sanders, who's
brings
playing
up
just
third
a couple
down.
of weeks removed from that broken hand he suffered against the Giants. Missed 2 games. Says he's good to go.
Third
Not
down and
limited
9.
In any way, that last play good for 6.
Well, Philadelphia, they have to be prepared for Todd Bowles in this blitzing defense. Nobody blitzes more than Todd Bowles. You better have some answers.
Shotgun formation, trips up top. Single high safety.
Good protection.
Hurts
for
rolls
Hurts.
out.
That's tipped
Tip.
nearly picked
And
off.
incomplete.
Joe Tryon Shoyinka got his hand on it.
Brings out 4th down and 9.
It's a heck of a job by him. He's
hey,
really
appreciate
come
that,
on.
little Doug.
He's a really talented guy, the 1st-round pick out of Washington. has done a lot of good things. He gets his hand on it. It looked like Jamel Dean almost is able to make this play. Just not quite, but that would have been a disaster for Philadelphia.
Better punt
And
this
here's
time.
a good punt by Aaron
With
Sipas.
Jordan not calling for a fair catch.
And Jordan
lucky to
down
hang
at the
on.
29-yard
Really
line.
well played by Josiah Scott downfield.
All right, Tampa Bay back with the football, up by 7. 4:25 left to play in the opening quarter, the first quarter. What's up, Eternals? What's up, Snow Wolf? Don't let those Eagles hang around, says Andrew Temple. Nice defense by Brady. Eagles offense just looks bad. Beautiful downtown Death Valley, high 61, low 27. Goodness, they can't get even past the 50. Hey, I appreciate that, Wilson Santiago. All is going well. Just got a new niece into this world. So your boy is extremely happy today. What's up, Christopherus? What's up, Luck? Tyrone Riley? How's everybody doing today? Bucks 28, Eagles 20. Hey, I appreciate that, Wilson. What's up, G? Giannis?
League.
All right, here we go.
First
First down and 10.
Today. San Francisco at Dallas.
Single back
Next
formation.
up on the docket.
Single high safety.
And back to the AFC tonight.
Here's a handoff,
on
gain of about
NBC.
2 yards.
With Pittsburgh and Kansas City. Let's go down to Aaron Andrews. What do we know about Tristan Wirfs?
Well, he has returned from the locker room, Joe, with that right ankle heavily taped. He was trying to put some weight on it, move around with the training staff and see what he could do. Now he's over on the sidelines, actually sitting on the bench. They said he's questionable to return, but he looks visibly
Shotgun
upset,
formation.
kind of shaking his head back and forth.
Here's Gronk.
And that's Gronk. That's the first down. Good gain on that play by Rob Gronkowski.
Anthony Harris on the stop, but not before Rob Gronkowski got 13.
What's up, Tiger?
Well, the Eagles bring pressure, and Anthony Harris is the one who's in
What's up,
coverage.
Anthony
A good
Armstrong?
route by
Hey, I
Gronkowski
appreciate
as
that.
Harris takes an angle thinking he's going to stay on
What's
the
up, LA
crosser.
Rams?
He pivots out, gives himself some
Shotgun
separation.
formation, single high safety. Brady looking,
Pass
throws.
to
That's
Gronk
caught.
again.
And
Gets
that's
hit by
Gronk.
McLeod, but not before Gronkowski got 8.
What's
And
up,
Tom
Luis
Brady now
Perez? Paul
8
Miller?
completions to 6 different receivers here in the early going.
Pretty good combination with him
Shout
at
out to the
87, and it has been for a
1042 in the
long
building.
time.
Appreciate the
And especially here over
274
the
thumbs
last 2
up.
weeks. He's been the real playmaker for Brady. in the
Shotgun
last 2
formation,
games they
single high
played.
safety.
Tampa Bay now going to a little bit of a hurry up.
Pass
And
is
that's
caught.
caught.
And this time Brady
That's-
should be happy.
Johnson
Tyler
with
Johnson
that
reached
reception,
out, hauled it
first
in. Good catch
down.
for 17 yards.
Yeah, but he pauses
Gain
again.
of
You can see
17.
he throttles it down, and Brady's expecting him to continue to run. So they're just a little bit off. I think the result's the same. They've got Eagles are there to make a play, but that's why some of these throws are just looking like they're a little bit extended more than what they should be. had they
Shotgun
been thinking the same
formation.
way.
Here's Brady.
Brady,
He
good
looks, he throws in the
protection,
middle,
Gronkowski,
incomplete.
the target
Intended for
incomplete.
Gronk.
With Anthony Harris in coverage. Terry still has money to give somehow.
Brings up second down and 10. What's up, Sergio? August, how's it going? As soon as they get done with the copywritten music.
Brady
All
won
right,
the
here we
penalty.
go.
Felt
Second
that
down and 10. Tom
Gronkowski,
Brady
as he's
is
trying to
10
take
for
the middle of the
14.
field, right here gets held. I think it's a good no call. But if you open up the
79
middle
yards
of the field,
passing.
you better be prepared for 87 to
Vaughn
be running
in
down the
motion.
middle of it.
Here's Brady.
Pass is caught.
And that's caught. That's
Evans,
first down. Mike
plus.
Evans.
And 16 yards from Mike
Gain of
Evans.
16 on that play. Good
Well,
gain.
Mike Evans, it looked like it was Avonte Maddox who was in coverage on him, and he just completely turns him around.
Hey,
Really
happy
good job
birthday
coming
face
off the
shot.
ball. He's inside in the slot. That's
What's up,
why
Arku?
Maddox is on him. Typically, Darius Slay
11
will
for
stay on the
15,
outside.
95 yards.
He's matched up with him
Shotgun
here
formation.
now. But when he moves inside, Slay
Looks like they got a
typically will not
shell
go
type
with
of
him.
defense.
Brady throws.
And that's
Evans
caught.
makes
That's
the
Mike
catch.
Evans to the 10. And
takes it
down at
near
around the 5, maybe
Went
6
around
yard
Avonte
line.
Maddox and picked up 8.
That's a throw. You just got to beat the defender with the football. The Eagles give a
Second
little
down
bit of a
and
different
2.
look. They go soft with Slay on the outside. They're trying for Maddox to be
What's up,
able
Little
to
Flash
undercut
Plays?
that.
What's up,
He's a
Happy
little late
Valley,
getting there.
Jen?
Brady beats him with the ball.
Here's a handoff.
Flag flies.
There is a
on
flag
the play
down.
as Keyshawn Vaughn runs it up into
And
the pile.
The
Stood
play
up near the
resulted
2.
in a first down. Let's see what this flag is about. What's up, Kratos?
Just another
Arthur?
flag comes in. Now there's one in the
L76,
end
how's it
zone
going?
and One in the field of play.
See what this flag's about. Referees
Eagles.
are discussing.
It may have
12
gotten
people.
Philly, yeah, for extra men on the field. That's what Brady was looking for and was satisfied that the flag was thrown, but then another flag came in late.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 12 men on the field, defense, offside, defense, both on number 93. Both penalties are declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Sets up first and goal as Milton Williams, the rookie from Louisiana Tech, who's been playing better and better, was guilty of both calls.
Yeah, they really like him a lot, and he's going to get, even more playing time with Josh Sweat not activated today.
First down
Josh
and
Sweat
goal.
sick all week.
Ball's at the 3 yard
Understand it was
line.
a serious situation early in the week. Tried to get ready to play, could not answer.
Here's
the
a
bell.
handoff.
Handoff is
And that's going to be
taken by
down
Vaughn
at
down
around the
inside
1, maybe the
one as
half
Anthony
yard line.
Harris made the tackle. Second and goal.
It's another good drive by Tampa Bay. I like what Tom Brady has done. They picked up the pace there for a number of plays, and that's a big part of offensive football, is being able to dictate tempo, and it's not always up tempo. Sometimes it's slowing things down like they're doing right now, and you just keep the defense a little bit on their heels and not sure about substitutions.
Second
They
and
catch them
goal.
with 12 men.
Brady's 12 for 16, 103
But
yards.
really good execution on this drive
24
by Tampa.
offensive
Three tight
plays
ends
to
in the
7.
game for the Bucks.
Here is a
Handoff
handoff.
here, and Vaughn
And that's going to
with
be
the
Vaughn with the touchdown. Keyshawn Vaughn in for 6. Puts the Buccaneers up
Giovanni Bernard
13
with
to
the first
nothing.
score,
25
and now
seconds
Keyshawn
left
Vaughn and a player
in the
is
opening
down
quarter.
around the 1 yard line.
Hey, appreciate that. Your viral plays.
Can't tell who exactly that is on the field. Good job by Keyshawn Vaughn. Great execution up front.
That's their center, Ryan Jensen.
Wow.
And Jensen
We
is
talked about
down.
it, how healthy they've been up front all season long. It's been the key to their success.
Jensen is mad, punching the
They
ground.
had 3 Pro Bowlers this year, and they may be playing the rest of the
What's
game
up,
without 2 of
Crandall?
them.
What's up, Montrell? What's up, Eric? So they're going to an injury timeout with 25 seconds left. They are taking a look at the center, Jensen, for the Tampa Bay offensive line. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Bow? Says bad news is Eagles did not play last week, so rusty. Yeah, that's you got to at least play a couple snaps. I don't like that, sitting, resting, stuff like that, because you can get yourself out of rhythm. Especially going up against a team like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who is the defending champions. You got to play every single game. Appreciate that, Ryan Petcove. I mean, I know you risk injuries. I know that, but injuries is a 100% in the NFL. Like, you're going to get injured. Whether it's minor, whether it's a scrape, a cut, or, something significant that you miss significant time, you're going to get injured in football. But you got to play your games. Like, don't sit your starters. Even if you say, okay, hey, look, all the starters, you're going to get maybe 15 plays. 15 plays on the offense, 15 plays on the defense, 15 plays on special teams, and then rotate them out. However you use those 15 plays, that's up to coach. But you can't just sit out full entire games, especially when you kind of just limped into the playoffs. Hey, no spamming in my chat. I mean, they are playing up against the defending champ. So, 13-0 kind of does not surprise me.
Got bent over backward in the middle of that pile a moment ago on the touchdown run by Keyshawn
look
Vaughn.
what they did to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, 31-9.
And you can see him in a lot of pain. He refused any help to get over to the sideline. And this crowd during the break went crazy for him. Tom Brady absolutely
Here's
loves
Ryan Suckup.
And we'll just have to hope for the best for Ryan Jensen. Here's the extra point now with 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Ryan Suckup. His extra point is up. And it's good.
Ryan Suckup knocks it through. Next Level Chef is TV's number one.
It is 14-0. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, though. They should have never been in the playoffs in year one of a rebuild.
About as well as they could have
but they
hoped.
fought.
The last few games, they've gotten off to slow starts.
They fought
found
their way
themselves
into the
behind,
postseason.
We're hoping to be able to come out.
That's something that you can hang, as Eagle fans, you guys can hang your hat on.
How long they're going to be able to
y'all
hang
ain't
with that
even supposed to be
game.
here.
Good start for Tampa, scoring on 2 of their 3
Y'all
drives.
got 3 first-round draft picks.
Tom Brady told us when we talked to him a couple of days ago that he anticipated the Eagles
year one of technically a
making
rebuild.
Them drive the ball, meaning no big plays.
Win, lose, or draw, y'all should be happy.
So far, Brady 12 for 16, 100.
And for the record, Jalen Hurts is the man.
Over 10 yards.
I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, he's a bust." No, he's not.
Eagles have done
give
a good
himself,
job
give that man an offensive line.
The big plays, and then you just hope that you're able.
Why
to
is
make a
Tom
stop
Brady
on a
so
third
doggone
down
good? He has an offensive line. He's always had an offensive line.
Good job of Tampa Bay's 2 for 3 on third downs here.
Hence why he has 7 championship rings.
Quarter.
On quest for 8.
So air yards not expected to be big for Tom Brady, but run after the catch will be. And with under 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
They're going to hold the ensuing kickoff as the wind is picking up a little bit.
Chance here for Gainwell.
And at the 10, 15, 20, 25.
20, and now out
and
to the
down at about the 27, 28-yard line. By Kenneth Gainwell. All right, do have to mute it real quick. I didn't say Jalen is great. I said he's the man, though. Give that man an offensive line. Let him mature in this league.
Come this far,
and he's going to win a whole lot of games.
Far. Well, that is true, but at the same time, their success over the second half of the season, they weren't playing real good football teams. They haven't faced a good
first down at 10.
Week 9 against Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
That's Sanders.
Here's Sanders left side.
Gets it up at the 29-yard line. This is the
first real test that they've had. And I also know that no matter who you've played, you start to gain some confidence when you are having success. But this is a little bit different challenge with Tampa's defense and their players back that they've been without here over the last few weeks.
All right, we are at the end of one quarter. At the end of one, 14-0. I mean, he might get replaced in 2 years, but that wouldn't be the smart thing to go. They need to invest in the offensive line and the defensive line. They got to get younger. You know, that's where they got 3 first-round draft picks. I've seen stuff like this many, many times. In my 34 years on this earth, I have seen this type of story year in, year out. Teams give up on a player. He goes somewhere else, blossoms because he gets an offensive line, and the rest is history. I mean, look at Tom Brady. 6th round draft pick. He was supposed to be a guy that was just there for depth. But Drew Bledsoe went down. Brady came in, and he never gave up that job ever again. That's like somebody goes in and in my Twitter and replies a comment with Joe Lombardi trash, and he what do you call it? He stunted Justin Herbert's growth, and then I threw Justin Herbert's stats on the table. Almost 10,000 yards, 70 touchdowns, and 25 interceptions. Stunted what growth? Hey, your boy brings facts over feelings.
Philadelphia as we open the second quarter here in Tampa, Florida, and it's a bad time for that stat. 17 total yards in the first quarter, fewest of any quarter this season.
Here we go.
Haven't called
shotgun
out the name
formation
Dallas Goedert or Devontae Smith. Their 2 biggest weapons on offense yet. Haven't been targeted.
Here is play action. Hurts.
Is
throws.
And
that's incomplete. Intended for Dallas Goedert.
And we'll send it down to Tom Rinaldi.
Joe, on a roster where 29 Eagles are making their playoff debut, Nick Sirianni spent some time showing 2 video clips to try to help his team prepare. One from the first Rocky movie, where Rocky appears to be knocked down but finds a way to get off the canvas to continue to challenge Creed. The other, when the late great Kobe Bryant addressed the Eagles before their successful Super Bowl run, showing a simple defensive breakdown that ultimately led to an NBA Finals game loss. The message: determination and discipline. That's what we have to rely on through 4 quarters. They need it now.
Trips up top.
3rd down and
shotgun
8
formation.
for Nick Sirianni's crew. And Hurts is
going to get
wrapped
sacked.
up by Antoine Winfield and the 2 safeties for Tampa Bay. Off to a good start. Winfield and Whitehead.
Yeah, they come off the pressure. They come off the edge with 2. Winfield comes off the left side. Jamel Dean comes off the right side of this defense. And they drop out Vita Vea, so they change up the look. Todd Bowles does. And trying to sort it out is the challenge. And they're not able to do it, and they get home on Jalen Hurts.
Here's Aaron Siposs set to punt on 4th down and 13.
It came via penalty. Here's a line drive punt by Sipos, and on a hop, it's
Ball's
Darden.
at the 30.
And Darden.
And forward progress got him up at around the 33-yard line.
And a 4-yard return. We're back after this from Progressive.
Mello says I'm calling it Bucks versus Steelers in the Super Bowl.
Ryan Jensen right back in there for Tampa Bay.
All right, Jensen's back out there.
Left with that injury, got looked at inside the tent. Buccaneers get it back, and out he comes.
Well, that's big. It's big for Tom Brady.
What is going on here? Come on, Fox.
Play action from Brady, who throws Evans.
And that's caught. That's Mike
And that
Evans.
was a downfield throw and a pickup for Brady of 18, his longest completion of the half.
Well, it's the matchup that you're going to see when they lock up. We got Darius Slay, the
18-yard
play,
play.
Mike Evans, and Mike Evans just runs an outstanding route. He gets Slay running. He puts his foot in the ground, comes back out towards the boundary, and Tom Brady puts it right on him.
8 straight 1,000-yard seasons for Mike Evans, a record to start a career.
Here's
Passes
Brady,
to
throws.
Evans again as he sits
And
down
that's Mike
with a nice
Evans.
pickup of 9.
That's
Brady
going to
knew
be
exactly where he
second
was
down
going with
and
the ball.
short.
Slay that time is in off coverage. He knew he had one-on-one, and without all of the weapons that he typically has, if he gets that look with Evans, I assure you he's going to continue to
Second
throw him
and
the
1.
football.
Here's Vaughn for
And
first
Vaughn
down, and no answers for
gets
this
it up,
Eagles
across the
defense yet.
40.
Now they're really mixing it up, and you take a look here at the experience that Brady has in this postseason relative to everyone else.
Brady 34, 11
He's been
others
doing it a long
combined,
time, and you pile up
26.
a lot of wins when you've won 7 Super Bowls. That's the way it works.
Yeah, 34 and 11 in his
Ball's at the
postseason
37.
career.
That's caught.
There's
That's
Miller.
Miller. Scotty Miller.
And Scotty Miller, who dealt with a
Good
turf
gain
toe
on that
injury
play.
the majority of the year, might be counted on a little more heavily here in the postseason with the injuries and Antonio Brown walking away.
I like Scotty Miller. It seems that Tom Brady made a career throwing to guys like him. And yeah, he's going to get more opportunities. He's leaving the field now, but you can really feel Tom Brady heating up.
Here's a handoff.
Handoff
That's
to
Vaughn.
Another first down.
Vaughn gets a first down.
And I think Nick Sirianni's going to have to find
Isotech says
more
if
video or another movie
if
to
they
show
score,
at
the
halftime.
Eagles are in trouble. I mean, Eagles have been in
Rocky
trouble as
five.
soon as they pulled the Tampa
Jonathan
Bay
Gannon,
game.
I continue to
When
say
they
I
had
like
to
what
go to
Tampa's
Tampa
done. They're
Bay,
mixing
they
up
were
the
already
run.
in
They're
trouble.
getting
That's the
quick
defending
passing game,
champions.
Got the ball to Mike Evans. They're mixing up the tempo offensively as well.
The Eagles need a stop.
As
Here's
Brady
Vaughn.
gets it to Vaughn,
Hit in stride,
crosses the
takes it
20.
down inside the 20, and T.J. Edwards able to hang on for a gain of 6 for Keyshawn.
I do have to mute it real quick. Jonathan Gannon on Tom Brady. The first time he played us was on autopilot, and that was my fault this time.
Being a little more intense on second down. Now waiting for third. Here's a completion
And
down.
Johnson
just
at the
inside
5.
to Tyler
First
Johnson.
and goal.
And no stops coming yet.
Well, Tom Brady's just got the Eagles defense reeling. You know, they don't know where they're getting hit. And Tyler Johnson in the slot. Good route by him. Ball's on them, but they're mixing up the quick passing game. They've gotten the ball
First
to the
and goal.
backs,
Ball's at the
right
5.
out of the
5 yards to
backfield.
pay dirt.
And then they've hit some of the intermediate stuff as well, and then along with the running game.
Brady keeps, throws, passes.
And that's incomplete.
Off
Intended
the
for Mike
hands of
Evans.
Mike Evans with Darius Slay right on him.
I mentioned earlier that the Eagles haven't faced a top quarterback since week 9. I don't count last week against the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, of course, being one of those guys. But the Eagles, they hardly played anybody. So I totally dismiss what took place in that game, even though Dallas was able to put over 50 points on the board. But against good quarterbacks and good offenses, this defense has really struggled all season.
That's Giovanni Bernard.
Second and goal,
Gets a
little
pitch.
push pass,
And he's
going to
lose 5 yards.
Good play and a big play by Ryan Kerrigan. Eagles needed that, a loss of 4.
Yeah, Kerrigan, he comes up the field. He doesn't know that Bernard is in motion. And as he's coming up to rush Brady, he has the ball right in his lap. This is a big third down now for Philadelphia to just get out of this. Hopefully only giving up 3. Maybe he misses a field goal, but certainly can't go down 21.
Ball's at the 9-yard line. Empty set.
Brady is sacked.
And Brady's going to get sacked.
And Jonathan Gannon's defense found some answers there inside the 10. A loss of 7 on that sack. Derek Barnett.
That brings up 4th down.
And Javon Hargrave back there for Philly.
He was looking for Gronkowski right from the start. He thought he had a matchup that he was going to get, and just good pressure. The 4-man rush has been outstanding for Philadelphia this season. Javon Hargrave has been really good.
4th and goal.
And they're able to get home.
Ryan Suckup,
Eagles
25
did
of
not
30,
sack Brady
long
in
of
that
48.
Week 6 matchup. They get one here to force his field goal try of 34 by Suckup.
34-yard attempt.
Snap a little high.
Suckup's kick is up, and it's good.
And a good start for
17-0. 9:16 to play here in the second. What's up, Jeremy? Hey, appreciate that, Junior Barrazo. Jeremy says, go Bucks, don't hate because we're playing in 70-degree temps while the whole country is frozen. South Carolina owns Ryan Suckup. Levi Ayoyo with the $1 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Levi.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Will the Eagles even score? I said 24-3 halftime. Steelers versus Titans, Cincinnati versus Bills. Hey, appreciate that, Levi. Hey, appreciate that, Bay. Shout out to the 357 thumbs up. Appreciate the 1,600, well, the 1,595 in the building. Jay says Eagles might pull up 3. I'll see the prop where Brady gets the over and shutout. Another blowout like the Bills game. Luna is looking like that. I kind of figured that going into this one. I said, man, that's going to be kind of lopsided. You're talking about the defending champs versus a team that should have been rebuilding, that has 3 first-round draft picks. You know, that's I love winning, but then in the same token, I don't like winning. Like, if your team is supposed to be rebuilding, go ahead and rebuild. Nothing wrong with that. What I do got a problem with is teams that are supposed to be losing and rebuilding. Appreciate that, Chris Shea. And they don't. And then their rebuild goes even longer than what it was supposed to. You know, you get 2 years of high draft picks.
Pretty much a clinic, no matter how you
You
look at it
know,
last
with a
night.
real foundation
Congratulations
and a
to
real
Buffalo
game
and
plan.
Josh Allen moving
Your
on.
team is going to be right in the thick
First
of
time
things.
in NFL history, regular or post.
Going into that year 3.
Game. Without throwing
Got it
a
at
pick,
the
trying to punt, trying to field goal.
15
Although they had
down
some
at the
issues with
17-yard
extra point
line.
Tries. That was about it. And not much of a return.
How about
just 16
the
yards
15-year
by
rebuild?
Here. And here comes Jalen Hurts.
Hey, appreciate that, Tommy Thompson. The $2 super chat says sharing my winnings from the Bengals-Bills parlay. Appreciate that, Tommy Thompson.
The 20-yard line, and it is time now for Jalen Hurts in this offense to get something going. They just the defense has been on the field a lot.
Streamlabs don't win on strike.
Hurry up offense a little bit. And they're gassed.
Got an Eagle player down. That is Johnson on the defense down. I'm sorry, on the offense, he's down. Number 48 from the offense of the Eagles is down and out.
Here comes
Tommy
the money.
Thompson on his $2 super chat.
Money
Appreciate
talk.
that.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
It was a 30-year rebuild for the Bengals to win a playoff game again. Yeah, well, I mean, let's not forget, though, they were actually pretty good with Marvin Lewis as their head coach. Marvin Lewis just could not get it done when they got to the playoffs. That was a high-powered offense and defense that the Bengals had in the early 2000s. I'm sorry, not early 2000s, but the mid-2000s. You know, they just couldn't get it done. Sometimes you just got that coach that can get them over the hump, and sometimes you just don't. But hey, ain't nothing worse than my Detroit Lions. Ain't nothing worse. One playoff win in the Super Bowl era. 1991. Bengals haven't won a playoff game since Boys in the Hood came out. Marvin Lewis got to the playoffs 7 times. Yeah, but he never got it done. He got to the playoffs, but it was the first one and out. Bucks versus Steelers.
Went off to get looked at. Really done a
All
nice
right,
job
TJ
since
Edwards
taking over for Eric
going
Wilson
into the
in
locker
middle
room
linebacker.
as well.
Meanwhile, for
First
the
down
Eagles
and 10.
offense, Goddard and Devontae Smith been targeted a combined 1 time. That's got to change. You have to believe.
Here's
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Pulls it out of there and gets the edge on the right side.
And he
Out of
picks
bounds
up
with
the
about
first
10.
down.
Well, that's
Gain
a
of 10 on
start.
that play.
You know, the fact that they were able to get positive yards on this play with Hurts is saying something, because Whitehead just takes a
What's up,
bad angle
Cynthia?
here, and then he gets blown up. But Tampa Bay defensively, they are loading up, as you would expect, against the run. They know what Philadelphia wants to do, and so now you're going to get those one-on-one opportunities on early downs. You got it right here with Devontae Smith. He's your best wide receiver. Come out
Shotgun
and throw him the ball.
formation.
You got a soft corner and Jamel Dean across from him.
Instead, they find Quez Watkins.
Quez, no gain on that play. Brings up second down and 10.
Boy, he sure did. Jamel Dean, he got Devontae Smith, who's trying to block him. There on the outside, Jamel Dean
What's
just
up,
goes
word of
right
mouth?
through him.
What's up, don't
You
hate?
see, they have
Blind
something.
Tom?
If Devontae's able to make that block, he's not able to. And
Suris?
they don't get anything.
Lamont, how's it going?
First completion to a tight end or wide receiver, and it goes for 0 yards.
Hey, appreciate that, Suris.
2nd and 10.
They still have one-on-one here.
Pass is
And
caught by
here
Gainwell.
is Gainwell.
Not much. Made the most of it.
Gainwell
Got
with
out
a
to the
gain
31, a
of
gain
3.
and Carlton Davis
Brings
made the
up
stop.
third
That's what I
down.
think is going to have to change.
3rd and
I
7.
don't think you change who you are. And at 17 points down, middle of the second quarter, there's still plenty of time. But when you're getting one-on-one with Devontae Smith and you're throwing wide receiver screens and quick passing game.
7:25 to play here in the second quarter. Third down and 7. Out the shotgun, Jalen Hurts.
Hurts steps into it.
Throws, that's caught.
And a first down.
And that's Dallas Goedert up around the midfield line.
Where they needed that.
It's down around the 48-yard line, so about 52 yards
does an excellent job.
to pay dirt.
Tampa Bay brings some people on the rush, but Goedert is able to find the hole, and he gets in the middle of it. You see the look here that they bring 5 rushers, and they pick it up really well.
Correction, ball's at the 47. Shotgun formation. Here's Jalen Hurts.
And getting a
And
block.
Hurts gets it up around the 45.
Out there with the block.
Crosses
and Hurts
midfield.
carried for 6.
Pretty good design with Goedert.
Second and
leading the way.
4.
Now Philadelphia finally starting to get something going offensively. They're changing up the tempo a little bit as well.
Second down and 4.
Play action.
And
that's incomplete. Intended for Dallas Goedert.
Levante David came up with it.
With the near
Winfield
interception.
had pressure, and I'm not sure who that pass was to.
Well, Winfield comes off the edge, and he's throwing it to Goedert there. And when the ball is thrown, when Hurts feels Winfield come off the slot, he knows he's got to get the ball out. Just no one was ready.
Third down and 4.
Third down and 4. Plays in the opponent's territory, 1 to 25. Gainwell in motion. Here's Hurts.
Pass downfield, too far.
And incomplete. Intended for Dallas Goedert. Brings
Goedert
up
was
fourth
down
down
there
and
for
4.
Philadelphia, and for the first time, the Eagles cross midfield. The
What's up,
drive
Mike
is
McCullen?
stalled for the moment, and it looks like they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Yeah, I think this is the right call based on where they're at on the field.
What's up,
They made
Damian
one
Corral?
stop when they gave the ball to Brady with great field position. Maybe they can do it again if they don't make it, but right now they know they need points, and they're in that area.
All right, there is a timeout taken by Tampa Bay.
If it goes in the end zone.
Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts. Eagles have 3. 6:09. Fourth down and 4. What's up, Lefty Select Seeds? Arts and Cash Productions. Hey, what's up, Jason Williams? I'm doing good. How about you? What's up, Joe Lotto? Crunch Time Sports. Not a whole lot lefties.
3rd and 4 play.
How about you?
Todd Bowles in this defense, they play coverage.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what he decides to do here.
Ball's at the 47-yard line. Looks like they are going to try to go for it. Fourth down and 4. And indeed they do. Hurts throws, and that's caught. That's a first down. Eagles.
David in coverage in 10 yards on 4th and 4.
They play man underneath with a 2-deep shell behind it, and just a really good route by Goedert to be able to beat that coverage. It's not easy to do. You got a lot of heavy leverage from Levante David.
2,000 in this chat. That's crazy. I appreciate y'all. Shotgun formation, single high safety. Trips up top.
Blitz off the edge.
And Hurts throws. Through the hands of Dallas Goedert.
Goedert could not haul it in.
He should have had that.
Well, Jalen Hurts, Tampa Bay, here comes Antoine Winfield again. Jordan Howard does an excellent job of seeing it.
Yeah, Winfield's been all over the place.
Off the quarterback. They have this. If he's able to make this catch, there was just nobody there. I mean, this is a huge gain, and that's one you got to make.
I think he agrees.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Those are
second down
those
and
are the
10.
plays in every
12
game, but
dropbacks,
especially in a
1 sack,
postseason
2
game
knockdowns for Jalen Hurts.
Those make the difference.
Out the pistol formation. Here is
Handoff
Sanders.
to Sanders, nothing there.
And Sanders is going to lose some yardage.
And a loss of 1
That brings
on the
up
play as Steve
third
McClendon
down.
got penetration, and then teammates came
Third
up to
down
help.
and 11, loss of a yard.
Well, this Tampa defense, I know in talking with Todd Bowles, I asked him, how concerned are you about your run defense going in against this offense and the way that they've run the football over the second half
5
of the
minutes
season? He
remains
said,
in the
I'm
half.
not concerned. I think we're going
Rushing
to hold up
yards
just fine, and they
45
have.
to 26 in favor of Tampa Bay.
Dallas Goedert, 4 targets on this possession. Devontae Smith, no targets in the game.
Shotgun formation.
One-on-one again down here at the bottom.
Crossing right in front of Hurts. Doesn't go
Here's
that way.
Sanders.
Instead, Sanders, and
And
he gets
Sanders
brought down by Devin White and Antoine Winfield.
looks like that's a gain of about a yard, maybe 2. Gain of a yard, fourth
I just
down.
sometimes think teams overthink it. Look how soft Jamel Dean is here in coverage. You take your best receiver, run him on a 15-yard curl route, and you'll complete that all day long because of the speed that Smith has and the threat that he has to get by you. And I think sometimes coaches overthink it with scheme and they try to do a little bit too much. But
All right, looks like they're
right
going to
now,
go
the way
for it
Tampa Bay's
again
playing
on
them,
fourth
it shouldn't
down
be
and
that hard to get
10.
the ball into Smith's hand.
It's 4th down and 10. They pass on a 55-yard field goal try. Hurts is
nearly
matter.
intercepted.
Carlton
Carlton
Davis made the play.
Davis. Oh, my
Rager was the
That is a turnover on downs.
play.
Wait, there is a
As
flag down.
Carlton Davis took his helmet off. The Bucs will get the ball here. It's a dead ball foul. But that's what the flag's for Carlton Davis taking his helmet
After the
off.
play, after the ball was turned over on downs to Tampa Bay, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 24, Tampa Bay, for taking his helmet off. That's a 15-yard penalty. Tampa Bay will keep the ball first down.
So it backs up the Bucs, but they get the stop on 4th down and 10.
All right, that is a costly penalty. 15 yards for Carlton Davis. What's up, Lady C? BP Greg? What's up, Toro? What's up, Wade? Zudu? GGH? Bruce Jemison? How's everybody doing today? Bruce says YOLO 100. Man, put your helmet on. What's up, Ride the Ninja? Nathan Benton? Man, my Steelers got to show up today. No playing catch up tonight. Hey, that's all facts. They got to start hot. They got to finish strong. There's no letting up. If you let up, it's going to favor the Chiefs. It blows my mind how Hurts got drafted. Passmaster with the $4.99 super chat says, I think the football guards are behind Big Ben. Juju back, possibly a few more guys. Pittsburgh has enough to neutralize TH and TC. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Hey,
Here we
appreciate
go.
that, the
Money
Passmaster.
talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What's up, Terry Bluestone? I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but you never know. I'll tell you what, with that Steelers game, it's going to really come down to Najee Harris. Appreciate that, KTV Radio. If Najee Harris can run that football effectively, limit the Chiefs' offensive plays, that's going to favor Pittsburgh. If not, it might be a runaway for the Chiefs.
I get it, though.
Yeah, there's an app for that.
All right, here we
First
go.
down from the
Shotgun
22.
formation.
Aaron Andrews will know.
Johnson
no doubt.
with a slight move.
Handoff here
And
to
that is
Keyshawn
going to be
Vaughn, and Vaughn
going to lose the yard on that play. Second down and 11.
Tristan Wirfs back in the game. So
Hey,
He's
Tristan
back,
Wirfs
Joe, but
back
he is
in and
really limping
out
out
there. So the two
He's
offensive
not moving
linemen,
particularly well.
Jensen
right
and Wirfs,
ankle
back
that
out
was
there.
injured early. He's back in. Ryan Jensen barely missed anything. Didn't miss any offensive snaps.
Second and 11.
Brady's completing passes at 78%.
Scotty Miller in motion.
The
Here is
season-high
shotgun.
81%. That was at Philadelphia.
And that's caught.
Week 6.
That
He
is
completes
Keyshawn
here
Vaughn.
before, not much.
Gets it up at
just
the
4.
25-yard line. Gain of 4
There's
yards.
Keyshawn Vaughn is knocked down by Alex Singleton, and let's watch Wirfs.
Yeah, he's moving pretty gingerly out there, and sounded like in visiting with Aaron Andrews that he more or less talked himself back into the lineup. And if this doesn't get better in a hurry, I don't know how much more we'll see of him. He's too valuable of a player. The fact that that he thinks he can go back in and play, which he has, is a really positive sign. We all know what happened to
Shotgun
Kansas City a
formation.
year ago when they had those injuries up front.
They're down in 7.
And Brady's
going to
get sacked.
Eagles defense back at the 15. Kerrigan and Barnett. And Wirfs is slow to get up again.
They got the inside pressure. Here's Kerrigan on the outside, and you got Cox in the middle. There just really was nowhere for Brady to go.
Yeah, I think we might have seen the last of Tristan Wirfs.
I think that'll probably be about it.
If you're Tampa Bay, you're obviously playing the long game in this postseason, and they'll need him. Meanwhile, for Jonathan Gannon, his crew's coming up with a couple of sacks here.
Yeah, just this 4-man pass rush that Philadelphia has is
Fourth down
really
and
stout.
16.
One of the best.
2 minutes and
And it's a
31
big
seconds
reason why they don't
remain.
blitz more
Both
than they
teams
do.
have
They
2
don't have to.
timeouts.
2 straight third down sacks for the Eagles defense. 4th down and 16 and a punt from Pinion.
Fourth and 16. Here is the punt.
Knuckling kick that is fielded by Rager after a couple of bounces.
And
he's
he
out of
got it
bounds
up
just
near
shy of
the 40.
And we'll find out what's coming our way at halftime.
I do have to mute it real quick as they got some copyright music. What's up, Steven? What's up, Scratch and Sniff? Junior Palmer? How's everybody doing today?
Terry with the mask on flying the drone. Best starting field position
here
for
we
the
go.
Eagles, down 17.
Ball's at the
Under 2.5 to go,
39-yard
2
line.
timeouts. Chance to score, and they get the kick to start the second half.
Here's
Hurts
Jalen
has gotta find
Hurts.
Smith.
That's
At some point
Goddard.
Here. Goddard.
Goddard
Lot of room to run.
crosses the
Takes it
50
inside Tampa territory,
to the
and
40.
still going. Flag on the
to the
play,
30.
and out of bounds at the 30
Holy
is Goddard.
smokes! How did he stay on his feet? Dallas Goddard.
Mike Edwards missed a tackle along the way, but we'll see who's guilty of the foul.
Holding. Offense. Number 62. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay. First down.
Oh my God!
62, Jason Kelsey.
Jason Kelsey
Whitehead
trying to rip off
he
the
was
head
going to
of
ground,
Whitehead.
And it looked like Kelsey may have grabbed him. I don't believe that he did. Mike, what do you think?
Well, it's one of those where it sets up where it looks like a hole.
Yeah,
but
he went
doesn't
right at the
really get
neck.
a grab there, but from this perspective of the officials, it looked more I think, of a hold than it really was.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. I mean, a nice gain.
They
on that
just seen
play.
they seen the hand go around the neck area. They said, "Oh, we got to throw that flag."
Wow.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes till halftime. Eagles with the football. They do have the ball to start the second half. So this is a critical drive right here for the Philadelphia Eagles. No, I haven't watched the Wings lately. I've been busy with the NFL season. What's up, G Money Nation? Joel Newman says, I got Tampa -9. Feel sorry for the Raiders and Pats fans. Such high hopes and now eggless fans. Red Wings for life. Hey, absolutely. Hey, appreciate that, Kelly Gardner. I really thought this would be a good game. I mean, it could get good. I mean, they would have to score right here, get the ball, start the second half, and then turn around, score again, and be 14-17. But that is way easier said than done, going up against the defending world champs in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Firewall Dragon with the $4.99 super chat says, even if you don't make contact, going for the neck will likely get called every time. It's just not a good idea. Hey, absolutely. That is all facts. So for the Past Master, appreciate his $4.99 super chat.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And Firewall Dragon, appreciate that.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I appreciate that,
Jason Kelce a moment
Chris.
ago, and it's 1st and 10 with the ball back at the 39-yard line of the Eagles. Philly wide
Here
receivers,
we go.
3
First down and 10,
targets,
shotgun
1 catch,
formation.
No yards, and Devontae Smith not targeted. Hard to believe.
Appreciate that, Christopher Gonzalez Martinez. Shotgun formation, single high safety.
At the top of the screen, and there we go.
That's
Makes
caught.
his
That
first catch,
is.
shows off the speed. Flag flies.
There's a flag down.
As
That's
Smith
Devontae.
gets 9.
Devontae.
Well, that looks like it's probably coming back based on where the flag is.
See what this flag's about.
It's Craig Rolstead and his crew talk it through.
Pass interference, offense, number 16. That's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Quez Watkins
All right,
guilty
Quez
of
Watkins
blocking downfield before
negated
the ball
that
was
pass.
touched out there on the edge by Smith.
Here's Quez Watkins
Devontae
right
Smith
here in the
with
slot.
that reception negates
And he
that
gets
reception.
beyond a yard.
And Nick Sirianni obviously not pleased, and now the ball's back at the 29.
All right, first down and 20. Ball's at
Two
the
big
29-yard
plays
line.
erased by penalties.
Out the shotgun.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts gonna
Throws
throw.
And incomplete.
And that's incomplete.
Kind of up for grabs as Goddard was in between
Dallas
two
Goedert was the
defenders,
intended
Whitehead
receiver.
And Dean, and Goddard just able to avoid a pick.
Well, I don't like the spacing on this route at all. And you've got defenders, you got 2 receivers right there basically within 7 yards of each other, and it just does not clean things up then for Jalen Hurts as he's looking out there trying to figure out where he's going to throw the football. You see that the one who's covering the inside receiver, he's able to come off of him and help make a play on the ball.
Shotgun
15
formation.
pass attempts for Hurts. 8 have gone the direction of Goddard. He has 3 catches.
So stop throwing him the ball.
Hurts keeps, gets a block
There's
on the edge.
Jalen Hurts.
Breaks 1 tackle.
Gets
and
it around
is
the
knocked down at
40.
the 39.
It's a gain of 10, and the
And
ref
no
takes a
penalty
spill.
flag flies for that almost late hit. Gain of 9.
No, they couldn't. The official was on his backside. He couldn't get to the flag.
Brings up
Third down and 11. Big time third down right here.
Run. It's a nice play. That at least they make it a somewhat reasonable third down attempt from where it had been.
Eagles
Jalen
need
Hurts.
one here. Passes.
He
floated
throws.
for Watkins.
That's
And
caught.
they get it.
Quez
Watkins
Watkins.
down to the
First
27
down.
with a minute and a half left in the half.
Well, 4-man rush. They're able to get Quez Watkins down the field, and he turns Whitehead around. And by Hurts stepping up and giving himself a little bit more time, he's able to give him a chance on this ball. Really nice job.
First down
and a
and
big
10.
play when they needed it.
35 yards.
Ball's
by
at the
far
27.
biggest of the day. Pass is
That's
high,
caught.
but caught by Smith.
That's Devontae
The
Smith.
clock will continue to run with just over a minute to go. A gain of 6.
Wow, that's impressive with those 2 penalties.
Second
They're
down
backed
and
up
4.
First and forever, and to be able to overcome that.
Ball's at the
keep this
21-yard
drive and now they're
line.
in scoring position. That's really good work.
Hurts.
Hurts
End zone.
throws,
Picked
and it's
off.
intercepted.
Intercepted by Mike Edwards.
Mike Edwards with the interception. This thing might be over. I mean, there's still a whole half left, but
Well, Jamel Dean out here, he falls down, and so Smith
I
gets
mean,
past
time
him,
is ticking.
But Edwards is going to keep working across. And you can see, once Jalen Hurts sees it, he's trying to line drive it and get it to him as quickly as possible. But Edwards, he's working that way, and Hurts never picks him up as the guy who can then take that throw. And Edwards comes up with another big play. He's had those timely interceptions throughout the season. Had a couple of them returned for touchdowns. And he just snuffs out this scoring opportunity for Philadelphia.
Mike Edwards, who had the 2 pick sixes in the week 2 victory over Atlanta.
first down and 10.
Secures the interception. Gets the
43
touchback. The ball
seconds
sits
left.
At the 20. Buccaneers have it up
There's a
17
handoff.
points and hand it off
Giovanni
to
Bernard up at the 25-yard
He
line.
gets 5, maybe 5.5 before Derek Barnett makes the stop. And timeout taken by Tampa Bay.
All right,
On the
Tampa
Thursday
Bay
night before Super Bowl 50.
takes the timeout. So now Tampa Bay has a timeout left. Eagles have 2 timeouts.
Well, they ran the ball there on first down. Tom was looking to the sidelines to see if they wanted to go into a hurry up. They had 2 timeouts. Had they decided to do that
Second
instead,
down
they
and
used
5.
the timeout. And I'm not real sure. They'll see maybe if they can get a chunk play.
Johnson in motion, shotgun
Give themselves a
formation,
chance to maybe come away with
single high
something here before the
safety.
half.
Tristan Wirfs is out at right tackle. Wells back in there. Here's Gronkowski.
Here's Gronk.
And
Gronk gets
he's
it
able
out
to
of
get out of
bounds.
bounds with a gain of just 3. Third down coming up. So Wirfs will watch the rest of this one with us.
Yeah, and Josh
All right,
Wells,
Tristan
when he's
Wirfs
come
ruled
in, they
out.
have, none of the guys outside of their starting 5 have played a lot. Wells was primarily their 6th offensive lineman throughout the season. And he goes back into the lineup.
Third down and
He's
2.
held up at least
Ball is at the
decent where
28-yard
no
line.
point in trying to get Wirfs back out there.
Brady is sacked
And
again.
Brady's going to get sacked.
And it's Kerrigan again.
Well, maybe they need Wirfs after all, because that's Josh Wells out there at right tackle, and Kerrigan goes right through him.
That's exactly what you got to do when your star offensive lineman is out there. As a defense, you want to attack that new guy.
Philadelphia defense. And now
Philadelphia takes a timeout. Now both teams have one timeout apiece.
Kerrigan. And with 27 seconds
left
remaining, timeout taken by Philly. Jalen Reagor waits for the punt.
And Pinion's punts in the air.
Gets it away. Sends Reagor back, and this will end up all the way down inside the 20.
And it's going to be down at about the 18.5-yard line.
The rest of this first half, as we'll welcome you back inside this broadcast booth. Joe Buck with Troy Aikman, and for Philadelphia defensively, they've found some answers here after falling into that 17-0 hole.
Yeah, the four-man rush has done a pretty good job for Philadelphia, so they've been able to get a little bit of pressure on Brady and tighten some things up. I mean, they were giving up some plays there in the first few possessions of the game, and even for Philadelphia offensively, they finally have gotten a few things going and just haven't been able to quite capitalize on it. But
first down
I'd like
at
to
10.
think that they'll go in here at halftime and start figuring out some better ways to get the ball into some of the playmakers' hands.
It was a 61-yard punt by Bradley Pinion, and with only one timeout and 15 seconds left, they throw a safe throw to Gainwell, who's wrapped up immediately by Jamel Dean.
That should do it.
And that will be that for one half of this wild card playoff game. 17-0 Buccaneers.
All right, at the end of the first half, we are at halftime, 17-0. What's up, Blaze Radio? Hey, absolutely. Absolutely. Probably Big Ben's last game, but I'm still going to root for them. You know this, man. Hey, absolutely. But it is halftime. It is scoreless. 17-0. Philadelphia gets the ball to start the second half. I am kind of happy, though, that Juju Smith-Schuster is going to be back for this game. So hopefully they can have a fighting chance. But with that being said,
thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, shout out to Lil MVP. She wanted to be a part of her dad's streams. So I let her record some audio tracks so she could be a part of the streams. But with that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
This is LP. This the LP. This the LP.
All right. We are back. All right, there we go. Hey, shout out to the 500 thumbs up. I appreciate that.
They get the ball to start the second half, and we saw some signs, glimpses, but they got to get it into the end zone.
Well, let's first acknowledge that this is a game we've seen before between these two teams. Philadelphia got behind week 6. They were able to make a game of it there in the fourth quarter. Will they be able to
that
do
was
that
okay
today?
what he said.
One of the things that they
I
need
love
to
America,
do, even though Tampa has been
football
loading up
and
the
pork
box,
steak,
is they've got to get the ball into the hands of Miles Sanders more. I mean, they have definitely gone to throwing the football in that first half, and I understand part of that because of the way Tampa has played them. But Devontae Smith is getting a lot of one-on-one coverage, and Joe, I can tell you,
go.
If teams played
Gearing
Michael
up
Irvin
for the
that way
start
back
of the
in
second
day,
half,
he would have had 10 catches in that first half, and I just think that they have everything that they would hope to have against Devontae Smith, and now it's just a matter of getting them the football.
Set to
And
kick.
A lot of times you hear an analyst say that. Okay, well, how do you get them the
35
football?
to 49 on the rushing yards in favor of Tampa Bay. 135 to 83 on the passing yards in favor of Tampa Bay. One turnover for the Eagles on that interception.
Pinion will kick it away with the rookie Gainwell waiting for it.
All right, here we go. And the kick is up in the air. And we're going to have a touchback ball at the 25-yard line.
And we send it down to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, Joe, talking to Nick Sirianni coming out at half about Jalen Hurts in his playoff debut, he said he made some mistakes in that first half, but we all made mistakes. He was very even-keeled, the same guy in the locker room. He said, as if listening directly to what Troy just said,
I appreciate your services, Micah Cullen.
Devontae Smith more involved in this offense. We found some rhythm and made mistakes. Defensively, he said, with Wirfs out, we found a way to take advantage of that, and we have to continue to do that, to put pressure on Tom Brady.
Want to send a special shout out to all the new subscribers during halftime. Appreciate each and every single one of you. First down and 10. Shotgun formation.
Down 17.
Here's a handoff.
Run by Sanders, and he gets 2.
And Sanders gets a gain of about a yard, maybe 2.
The Bucs offense. Bruce Arians telling me that tackle Tristan Wirfs has officially been ruled out. Now, Josh Wells, who came in for him, has also been battling an injury. Bruce Arians telling me he's just going to have to go. He's going to have to try out there. I asked him what they're going to do if Wells can't go. He said we're going to have to put another tackle or guard, kind of see what we're going to do here. Asked him about also these sacks on third down, and he said we're going to have to help Tom out here, get it out of his hands quicker. He said it's going to be all about who can we mix and match here in this puzzle we call our offense.
Second down and 8.
And here is Hurts. He's going to take off.
Play, and Hurts has a first down.
And there is a flag down.
The Buccaneers believe this one's coming back for a hold, and it will.
Holding. Offense. Number 62. It's a 10-yard penalty replay. Second down.
Right in the middle. Jason Kelsey, Vita Vea, number 50. He's lined up right over him, and that's who Kelsey holds. You see the right hand yanking him to the ground. And Vita Vea, man, what an athlete this guy is at 350 pounds. He just signed a contract extension. Good for him, well-deserved. I mean, he's the guy who in a lot of ways really makes it happen. When you get an athlete that big.
Shotgun formation.
That can penetrate in the middle.
4 penalties, 45 yards, 2 penalties, 20 yards.
Your edge rushers as well.
Hurts to Gainwell.
And that's Gainwell. Gainwell, good gain on that play. Crosses the 25, gets it down at around the 27.
Now the 4-time All-Pro committed, just one
brings up third down
all year.
3rd and 8.
And it was an unsportsmanlike conduct call. He's been called for 2 holds in this game today. 3rd down and 8 for Kelsey's crew on offense.
Well, this offense in the first half, not real good on 3rd downs, just 2 for 7. The second half of the season, they were best in the NFL on 3rd down. Close to 50% is what they were converting, and that's why they were able to run the football more and stick
All
with
right,
that
third
game
down and
plan.
8. Shotgun formation, single high safety. Here is Hurts.
Hurts out to
Hurts
his
out of
left.
trouble. Hurts spots up, throws.
He's got a man for the
And
first
that's caught.
down. That is Goddard.
That's Goddard. Goddard around midfield.
They didn't blow it dead until after he popped up and took it down to the 45, 28 yards.
Well, and that's just Goddard. Once Hurts is able to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, takes a big hit at the end of it, but Goddard just finds a hole and works back to the quarterback. A great job by Goddard of giving his quarterback a place to go.
Ball's
with
at the
football.
45-yard line. Shotgun formation, single high safety.
Big completion of 28 yards. And now Hurts going for another big one, too high. And
Oh, a
nearly picked.
near interception.
Watkins was the target, in and out of the hands of
Quez
Carlton
Watkins,
Davis.
the
That was a good
intended
read by
receiver.
Hurts. I don't think Watkins ever thought the
Davis
ball was going to
with
come
the
his
near
way. It's almost like
interception.
he's not running full speed off the line of scrimmage, and he's trying to get into the middle. You're going to see the safety rotated to the left, and he shuts it down right there. And you just can't do that to your quarterback. Hurts doesn't know that he's throttling it down. He's expecting him to go. Ball gets away from him a little bit, but just not on the same page at all.
Opportunity missed there. Now 2nd and 10 from the 45.
2nd and 10. Out the shotgun.
Pass is high
Throws.
again.
That's incomplete. Intended for Dallas Goddard.
With Goddard the target, and Jordan Whitehead there.
Well, Tampa Bay, they're a pretty quick study. The guy he's been throwing the football to is Dallas Goddard, and so they've got 2 guys on him. But even with that said, Goddard runs a good route, and the protection in the pocket looked good enough. I mean, you see that he's open. Hurts has just been a touch late on turning a lot of throws loose.
3rd down and 10.
Targeted Goddard 10 times. Dallas 4 catches, 64 yards.
They're going to have to set now. They had 2 guys moving at once.
They just get it away. Hurts throws.
Here's
and
Hurts. That's
for Devontae
incomplete.
Smith.
That's
That brings up
Adams.
4th down, and the punt team
In
comes
on that
on
coverage,
for
brings up
Philadelphia.
4th down.
That's the route that they've had. They're playing inside out on Devontae Smith with the corner and safety. But those throws, should be pretty simple completions. They just haven't been.
Here's Aaron Sipas.
Sipas, end over end punt. And
And it's fair caught inside the 10. All right. So far it's been all Tampa Bay. 17-0, 12:07 left to play in the 3rd quarter. What's up, Michael? Hurts seems to be throwing too many deep balls. Should be checking down a little bit more. Absolutely. You know, he's still a young quarterback. You know, that's the one thing a lot of fans don't understand. He's still a young quarterback, and he's a 2nd-round quarterback. You know, he's going to make mistakes early on. You know, they got to give him an offensive line. He has to go in the offseason, work with a quarterback guy, and work on his craft. If he does those little things, I think, you know, Jalen could actually have a good career. But he's going to have to do those little things in the offseason. You know, the NFL is a what have you done for me lately type of league. So he's going to have to, you know, do the little things. You know, grab his wide receivers. Tell them, hey, look, from now on, it's mandatory. You have to come out. We have to work on some things during the offseason. Got to work with the quarterback guy. Got to work on some of that footwork. And, you know, try to grow. Try to grow as a player. Try to grow as a team. You know, it's an unlucky draw when you get your first playoff game and it's against the defending champs. You know, so just gotta do the little things in the off season, get better, perfect your craft. You know, that was the one thing about, you know, when I used to play football, you know, in high school, that's one thing I used to always try to tell the fellas. Hey, look, let's get together in the off season. Let's get together during summer vacation. Let's work on some things.
For the Eagles and their wide receiver core. For Devontae Smith, 3 targets, 1 catch. Guy who set the Eagles rookie record with his 916 receiving yards. Is 4th among rookies this year.
First down and 10, single back formation. Got O.J. Howard in motion, trips up top. Here's a handoff. That's Vaughn. Vaughn gets it up.
The 15 to the 16,
gets it up at the 16-yard line.
Boy, we heard Aaron Andrews talk about, you know, now that we've got Josh
Tom Brady's
Wells
20
in
for
Tristan
25,
Wirfs,
159
and he's
yards.
banged up, and how long will he be able to go? And I can only imagine that Byron Leftwich and Bruce Arians are thinking, hey, if we can run the ball and minimize the hits on Brady and get out of this game and hopefully get those guys.
Yeah,
healed
Brett
up.
Baker, you can't be
That's
2
the
seconds
route
late
to
on
go.
your
That was a
reads.
good
You got to
start
be,
on
you
first
know,
down.
Good
it's
penetration
timing
here
game.
by the Eagles, and Vaughn
And
is
that's
wrapped up
Vaughn
in the
gets
backfield.
tackled for a loss.
A loss of 2 on the play. Milton Williams got through, and then he drew a crowd of green jerseys. 3rd down coming up.
This defensive front overall just really doing a good job. You see the job by Milton Williams. He's able to get there initially, and then others are playing downhill football. And what was 2nd and 3?
3rd
is
down
now
and
3rd
5, big time 3rd down. Gronk in motion.
Brady protected.
There's Brady,
passes
throws,
broken up.
and that's incomplete.
Out on the edge for Perryman.
Nelson
Steven
with the pass
Nelson
breakup
defending,
brings up 4th
a
down
good
and
job by
5.
the Eagles defense, 3 and out.
It's really good because Steven Nelson, he prefers to play off coverage.
As
but he
Perriman,
comes up, he
intended
plays good tight
receiver.
coverage there on Perriman and makes a play on 3rd down. So they already had Tampa Bay backed up, and now Philadelphia is going to get really good field position to start this drive.
That's the 3rd straight 3 and out forced to the 4th
set to
overall.
punt.
By Philadelphia's
Rager
defense.
set to return.
Short punt. Hangs up high.
Oh, he touched it.
Rager could not haul it in. Bucks
That
think
might
they
be
have
Tampa's ball.
it, and they do.
And Tampa regains.
Well, the wind is swirling up top, and you just have to believe that it impacted this because Rager he's not able to get in position to be able to make a play.
It is Tampa Bay's football when we come back. Ross Cockrell with the recovery. Jalen Rager with the fumble. I spilled my tea and got a beer instead. Fellow Pittsburgh fam, what's going on, Serious Biz? Eagles are not a playoff team. I'm the 535th thumbs up. Keep pounding. Hey, appreciate that, Mr. Clean. Sad, embarrassing for the Eggs go Buccaneers. What's up, John Shields? Eagles look sad. What's up, Durathicus Rex? Says who day? Patriots blow out the Eagles. Hold my beer. No beer today. Head straight for Steelers game. Hey, appreciate that, Raya the Ninja. Welcome to the family. Hey, good seeing you as well, Sirius. What's up, Aiden? Glasgow? Moderating liquids, 12 beers, then 2 lemon and green tea, 12 more.
21st pick in the 2020 NFL
hey,
draft.
Shout out to Thailand. Shout out to you, Ron.
One pick before Justin Jefferson.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball's at the 48-yard line.
Second turnover of the ball game by the Eagles. None
and that's
for
caught.
Tampa Bay, and
that's Giovanni Bernard to the 30. Spins, gets down at around the 26-yard line.
That's a good job by this offensive line off the hard play action fake. Sets up the screen pass. You see the convoy that Bernard has out in front of him. Just great execution. It's all about timing when you're running these screen plays. And they do an outstanding job.
The 22 yards, the Bucs.
Brady's 21 of 27, 181 yards.
It comes on a screen.
9 minutes, 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 1st down and 10. Ball's at the 26-yard line, and they call a timeout.
Taken before the play clock expired.
Appreciate that, Tyler. Tampa Bay now has 2 timeouts. Eagles all 3. 9 minutes, 46 seconds.
Troy, like he's going to call for a fair catch, and then he just never really got there.
Yeah, I just think the wind that's swirling up there, and here's Scotty Miller, who's able to get down the field and then be there when the ball gets muffed. And Bruce Arians comes in. He's pretty excited. He takes a whack at Adams. And I don't know if he's not exactly sure what that's about. Bruce Arians not moving particularly well over there either.
All right, here we go. 1st down and 10.
Up there, Joe, and
Pyramid in motion, single back formation.
Was affected by it, trying to get underneath it and not able to get in a position to make the proper catch.
Here's a handoff.
Here is a handoff to Bernard.
Giovanni Bernard gets gain of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8.
February 6th, the storied venue that's seen every.
Appreciate that Firewall Dragon, $4.99 super chat. I don't need alcohol for these games. It's easier to.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What's up, Will Be Real? What's up, Devontae? Empty set. Here's Brady. That's Cameron Brake. Gets it down at the 19-yard line. 3 yards short of a 1st down. 3rd down and 3. What's up, J-Rod? What's up, Air Money? McShreddy? Stephen Pierre, how's it going? Ball's at the 19-yard line. Got to get it to the 16. Here's Brady. Throws. That's caught. That's down at the 3. Mike Evans. 1st down. 1st and goal. 3 yards to pay dirt.
Able to catch that, he probably
appreciate
gets
that.
Right into the end zone for a touchdown.
My apologies, Jamie.
These 2 teams met week 6. Mike Evans had 4 targets, 2 catches. He's got 7.
All right, here we
catches
go.
in this game
Giovanni
for
Bernard
78
in the
yards.
backfield. Cameron Brate.
Brady keeps. end
Brady
zone wide
pump
open,
fakes,
touchdown,
and that's Gronk
Gronkowski.
for a touchdown. Rob Gronkowski
And for big number 87,
makes it
his
23.
15th career postseason touchdown catch. Number 2 all time and most ever by a tight end.
Yeah, Philadelphia, just everybody is looking in the backfield, and
23
Gronkowski,
zip.
he just comes right off the ball. Nobody is concerned about him at all. He's had a lot of touchdown receptions.
Comes
He won't
Ryan
have any
Suckup.
easier.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
A lot of touchdown
24
receptions. He's had
nothing.
100.
7:38. So I will be live for the Cowboys 49ers game. That game is next. And then I'll be live for the Steelers Chiefs for Sunday Night Football. Wild Card edition. Then tomorrow we got the Cardinals and the Rams.
Here comes
Pass
the
Master
money.
with the $4.99 super chat.
Talk.
Here comes the money.
I think all the mods and sponsors here do a fantastic
Money
job.
talk.
Here comes the money.
You all keep it real and keep it clean and keep it real fun. Thank you and great work. Hey, I appreciate that. Prince for Asia 84 says the grind is real. Gronk smashing records. I'll be tuning in. I appreciate that. Eagles flying away. Bye-bye. This game is over. Gronk and Brady always smashing records. This game was over 5 minutes in. Nobody on Gronk. Yeah, he was wide open, John. My grandma grew up saying, love your neighbors and love your children even more. Truer words have never been truer words were never spoken. You can make at least 2 touchdowns, Tom. Someone didn't feed the Eagles today. Hey, appreciate that, Serious Biz. How you not going to cover Gronk? Hey, that's a good question. Richard, I got it. What do you call it? As soon as the audio comes back, then I can. Right now, they got some copyright music. They are about to resume showing Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski 11th season together.
His father with that music, and there's the easy one.
Jake Mays with the $5 super chat. This is by Philly.
107 touchdown catches have come out of the right hand of number 12.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Well, you think back to that last possession here, it looked like Philadelphia was going to get great field position and maybe claw their way back into this, and instead they find themselves now down 24.
The result of the muffed punt by Rager. Buccaneers turned it into 7.
Well, so much for running the football with Miles Sanders and all the things that Philadelphia has been able to do to get themselves into this postseason over the second half of the year. They got to start throwing the football, and it'd help if they started getting the ball to Devontae Smith.
This is not the position they want to be in. Obviously down on the scoreboard, but in a position where they just have to try to get big chunks. That has not been what has led
Sanders
them to success
gets it
this
for a
year.
first down, gets it near the 40.
with carries by Sanders, who had back-to-back 100-yard games before breaking his hand week 16 against the Giants. Good for 15 here.
Well, if they can do that, if they can get 15-yard chunks, then hey, keep feeding it to him. He might
First
get more
down and
carries
10.
here in the second half than he had in the first half. He just had 4 when it was still a game.
Shotgun formation. Here is Rager.
Nothing.
Rager
Gets
gets
hit
it up at
hard
the
by Carlton
40-yard
Davis,
line.
a
Gain
gain
of
of
a half a
just 2.
yard.
Well, Tampa Bay still playing single high safety. They got a safety in the middle of the field. They're one-on-one on the outside. And for the life of me, I just can't understand why they don't throw the ball to these outside receivers on some deeper routes instead of all this quick passing game.
Empty set, trips up top.
See the cushion right here.
There you go. Sanders.
There's
comes out
Sanders.
of bounds with a nice pickup on 2nd and 8. He gets 5 and brings up a 3rd and short.
Even with that, Joe, as soft as they
6:15
are,
to play in the 3rd
5
quarter.
yards
3rd
is
down
nice,
and 3.
but if you could get 15 or 20, wouldn't you rather get that?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Come on.
I thought you'd agree.
Yes, I'll trade my 5 yards for your 15 or 20 every day.
You did good in math, didn't you?
I done good. 3rd down and 3.
Shotgun formation, trips up top. Single high safety.
Good protection. Pass behind
And
the
that
target.
is incomplete.
That's Watkins.
Watkins, intended receiver.
And it brings up 4th
Jamal
down.
Dean with the
And
coverage.
the Eagles will be compelled to go for it on 4th and 3.
Well, here's Watkins, and he runs a dig route, and a pretty good route. Should be an easy completion, but you're going to see Jalen Smith or Jalen Hurts in the pocket, and how he just hesitates. And there's 2 bounces, 3 bounces. He wants to see it. Now you throw it, and it's behind, and you're just not going to be efficient as a passing offense if you don't anticipate and have better timing than that.
Shotgun formation.
Extra men on the rush. Eagles pick it up. Hurts throws, and it's picked.
And it's intercepted.
Intercepted by Shaq Barrett.
Shaq Barrett
And he's rumbling all the
gets
way to
it
the
down
36-yard line. An
at
interception
the 36-yard line.
Turnover by the Eagles in this game.
Oh, my God. It might be time to put Minshew Mania in. It might be Minshew Mania time. $24-0, 5:25 left to play in the 3rd quarter. It might be time. At least try to give a spark or something. I hope the Eagles improve next season. Go Bucks. They mad at Nick Foles. They will pay the price for a long time. See, in the next game, Star Eagles weren't evenly matched. All right, Tyler, I'll see you over there for the Cowboys and the 49ers. Two picks by Hurts. Time to tag him out. That's no wrap. That's Philly's cheesesteak. It's over for the last time. Low Cornbread says, oh my God. I think they should rest Brady. Canadian football. Imagine drafting Hurts in the 1st round. They didn't draft him in the 1st round. He's the 2nd round draft pick. Appreciate that, Kirk. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is a second-round quarterback. They drafted him with their second-round draft pick. Hale says, as a Tampa Bay fan, this is exactly what I wanted to see. Go Bucks all the way to the Super Bowl. Blowout games all day, not good. See you at the 49ers-Cowboys game, Trox. All right, see Craig.
Exception. And compliments of that, and before that, the muff punt. Second straight time the Bucs have started inside Eagles territory.
Play action.
Brady, Evans.
And that's caught. And Mike Evans for a touchdown. One play, 36 yards, and
You're
for
gonna see
6.
this route by Mike Evans. It is so good. He's going to stair-step it on Rodney McLeod. Right there, McLeod was going to drive on it, but Evans stair-steps the route, and so McLeod then thinks, oh, no, he's going vertical, and then he does come across and gives himself that much space and a good target for Brady.
This to make it 31-0 off the right foot of Ryan Suckup.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 31-0.
Evans, who set a franchise record with his 14 receiving touchdowns this season, gets it in from 36 yards away.
Here's Shaq Barrett right here on the interception that he had just moments ago. As Jalen Hurts is trying to buy time and then get the ball into Devontae Smith, Shaq Barrett makes a heck of a play. Going up, tipping it, making the catch, and then run after catch. But that's what set up the touchdown then to Mike Evans. But just they get the turnover there at midfield and then take the home run shot, and they get it to Mike Evans, who, as we know, is kind of the one guy left standing at the wide receiver position. What a nice route and a great connection with him and Brady.
That touchdown pass, we'll see if that ends the day for Brady.
Yeah, it might.
I mean,
it might end it for the starters.
You're thinking ahead to next week, and for Evans,
78th career scrimmage touchdown, including postseason. Ties most in Bucs history.
Got the 8 straight 1,000-yard seasons to start his career. That's
3
an NFL
turnovers
record
by
that we
the
talked
Eagles.
about earlier. He's been the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team 3 years in a row. He's everything you want, and a big target that, if it's not Gronk, he's the favorite for Tom Brady.
Here's
Bruce Arians has been around a lot of great receivers. He says he's the best he's ever coached. I mean, that's quite a statement.
With rain falling.
Got it up at the 15, 20, 25. Down at the 27-yard line.
Well, Bruce Arians.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Bruce Arians' journey, 46 years, 16 jobs.
Last 3 stops kind of made his name in the NFL with the Steelers. And 46 years of coaching, and right now dealing with a partial tear in his right Achilles tendon.
He's got it iced up. Could you imagine had he never have been given the opportunity to be a head coach, and he had pretty much resigned himself? You see the ice bag right down here at the bottom. He's in quite a bit of pain, just hoping that thing doesn't give all the way out. But he had pretty much resigned
himself. Pistol formation now into the shotgun.
And he did. And
here is a quarterback keeper, and Jalen Hurts is going to go down.
The line of scrimmage by Tryon Shoyinka. And Arians proving that the old college quarterback can play hurt. As Andrew Adams was,
and for the Tampa Bay
Buccaneers, one of the Eagles out of the pile, which is a foul, by the way, if they want to flag it. And Arians came in and whacked him on the side of the helmet.
Adams didn't want any part of it either.
He backed right off. Sorry.
Shotgun formation, trips up top.
13. Backing up and throwing.
And that might be intentional grounding. That might be intentional grounding. I'm waiting for them.
to bring up
to
third
throw
and
that
13.
flag. Still in the pocket. Ball didn't go
Yeah,
to
free rusher
the
right off the edge.
line of scrimmage.
And whether that was a mistake up front or if Hurts has to see that, it certainly looked like Mailata probably should have been able to pick that up. But they got everything working against them right now.
All right, no flag.
Down 31 points.
Philly got away with that one.
Runs the ball 50% of the time.
Ball is at the 24-yard line. Shotgun formation. Trips up top.
Third down and 13.
Got Rager in motion. Bottom of your screen now.
Drops it off to Howard.
And that's caught.
Won't get it, won't come
Jordan
close.
Howard.
Tell you, when you talk about the history
brings up
of
fourth
Bruce
down.
Arians, you got to factor in Todd Bowles, who played for Arians at Temple. Such a smart defensive player, was undrafted, and in his second year in the NFL was calling the really intricate and tough defense for a championship team in 1987 with Richie Pettibone and the Washington team.
I sure hope he gets another shot at a head coach. I know he's going to be interviewing. Maybe he has. Can't keep up with all that, but I sure hope he gets another shot.
It's going to take an Eagles bounce. Got it to the 15, down at around the 19-yard line.
It's a bigger reason why they won it all as anybody last year. The
Cynthia says my Buccaneers and my Steelers
off on the Pro Bowl field in Las Vegas.
All right, looks like they are going to air it. February 6th, 3 p.m. I should be live for the Pro Bowl.
The field, and my guess is that Arians is thinking he wants to get this game into the fourth quarter. And then once that happens, if this possession runs into the fourth quarter, I would think he'd be done. Wouldn't come back out. In fact, I would have to believe that this will be his last possession of the game.
Blaine Gabbert was just warming up a moment ago, but
ball's at the 19.
Brady
shotgun formation. O.J. Howard in motion.
Two throws have gone for touchdowns.
Here is a handoff. That's Giovanni Bernard.
It out to the right.
And Giovanni Bernard, good gain on that play.
Taken there by Alex Singleton, a gain of 8.
Gain of 8, got it to the 27-yard line.
Team, when you start looking at their season and how it all went, and the players that are down now that aren't coming back, Godwin, and of course they released Antonio Brown, but he certainly had a role, and then all the defensive players. And it's been a, you think about a team that won 13 games, it's been a struggle. And there's been
Second
nothing
down
easy
and 2
for them. It's about been the easiest day they've
Here's
had.
a handoff.
Handoff for the
Giovanni
first down.
Bernard gets it up at around the 35-yard line. Got
In a 31-0
gets it down
game.
at the 34.
Well, what Tom Brady has done, and while they're on offense here, and what is a blowout at the moment, you start looking at some of the numbers that he's been able to compile and what he's done. Consecutive 40 touchdown seasons at ages 43 and 44.
Well, he threw 50 in
25 for
31,
241, 2 touchdowns.
43 and 40 over the last 2 years.
Tom Brady,
his second and third most
the
in a
single
season.
back. Here's a handoff. Giovanni Bernard going to lose some yardage on that play.
And a loss on the play of 3.
I mean, it's pretty crazy that at 44 years old, you can make an argument that this is as good a year as he's had. And I know if it were me, I wouldn't imagine you'd want to stop playing if you're playing at that level. And I know he loves the game.
40-plus years old
guys,
quarterback wins since 1950. Tom Brady leads. Out the shotgun. Here is Brady. He's going to throw. That is incomplete to Darden.
We'll give you a comparison. The Tampa
showing Tampa Bay versus Tom Brady.
Super Bowl 55 with the Buccaneers over the Chiefs 31-9.
By the
Third
way,
down and 13.
6 years when he threw 50 touchdowns. It was 2007.
And we got a flag
I knew it was
down.
a while ago. I didn't know it was that long ago.
snap infraction. Offense, number 66. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
All right, third
The
down
old
and
snap
18.
infraction.
That's Ryan Jensen.
Buccaneers closing in on their 11th postseason win as a franchise. 5 will be engineered by Tom Brady in 2 seasons. With a game to go, it would appear next week.
Third down and 18. A minute 51 left. Here's the
Bernard.
handoff. Giovanni
On
Bernard.
third and 18. Does Barnett get credit for part of that tackle at the end of that? Just picking up his foot and saying, here.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Brings up 4th down.
You know, Brady is still,
All right, we got 4th down.
he's laughing now. When initially he was coming off the field and went to the officials, and I think he was a little frustrated with something.
He runs hot on
Yes,
game
he
day.
does. He sure does.
And he told the bench and the coaching staff that he
4th
was
and
going
10.
back in to help Gronk bag $1 million worth of incentives last week in the win over Carolina. Here's Rager, catches this one.
And
But he is
Rager about no
dumped
gain on that
immediately
play.
By D. Delaney with 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter. And all 3 phases are humming in this game for the Bucs.
Yeah, they really are. The Eagles have just been outplayed, in every phase. And special teams in a game like this is the area you've got to be able to win. And they just haven't gotten, we've seen them take the ball out of the end zone. They haven't gotten it even back to the 20-yard line. And
All right, ball's at the 20.
Rager dropping that punt. No return there.
A lot of talent and a lot of experience with the home team in this matchup. Jalen Hurts, the youngest quarterback to start a playoff game for Philadelphia. Sanders, what a
There's
job
Sanders.
to break that initial tackle.
And
then
Sanders
that
gonna
play just
lose
washed
about
out as
3
Mike
yards.
Edwards makes the tackle, and you see the frustration for Miles Sanders. Loss of 3. Boy, Winfield, these
yeah.
safeties have been outstanding today.
That was a little, that looked off there in the backfield with the exchange, as though, I don't know.
That might have been a play
He had
fake.
4 carries in the first half. He's got 3 here in the second.
But due to that pressure, probably had to hand it off.
Or start throwing that ball is my
2nd down and
suggestion.
13.
That's my suggestion.
Bucs have 6 tackles for a loss, 4 by their secondary in this game. Here you go, downfield. Watkins is overthrown.
And Watkins overthrown. Intended receiver
And with
incomplete.
11 seconds left
Brings
in the
up 3rd
quarter,
down and
it'll be 3rd
13.
and 13.
11
You can only
seconds
imagine
left.
If Hurts had hit that to Watkins, what Todd Bowles would have been saying over on that sidelines. That's Edwards, who he gets in behind. And in a 31-0 game, that's the last thing that you can do. And I know that Bowles would not have been pleased about that.
Third down and 13.
Hurts gets hit, ball up for grabs, and it's
Throws
incomplete.
incomplete.
Devin White got through and delivered the hit and brings up 4th down. The punt team comes on for Philly.
6 seconds left.
Well, Philadelphia's going to have a lot to look at in the offseason in the areas that they need to be better. Devin White, who is outstanding when he rushes, which he does plenty. And they had a spy on him as well, and they came after him. And
4th and 13.
Everybody rushing the quarterback loves these times in the game.
5 tackles, 3 hits on the quarterback for Devin White. Darden on the return.
And Darden at the
Jalen
35,
to the
down
38.
at the 38-yard line.
And that'll do it for the first 3 quarters.
All right. As soon as that audio comes back, I will be ending that chat or ending that poll. Get those last second votes in. Although I don't know, it's kind of one-sided at this point. Shout out to the 1,549 voters, 74% went with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 26% went with the Philadelphia Eagles. As soon as the audio comes back, I will be ending that poll. After this game, we got the 49ers and the Cowboys live in Jerry's World. And then we're going to end it in Chiefs Kingdom. The Pittsburgh Steelers headed to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. You mean the Cowgirls? Bosa sack monster today. Troxel, did they abandon the run early, or was it the O-line? A lot of it was the offensive line. Then Jalen Hurts was, acting away. And this game got away early. I mean, it kind of went the same way as I imagined it gonna go. Eagles are still young. They're gonna get even younger. A lot of these aging veterans are not gonna be there. Here in another year, maybe two. They're going to try to call it a career, or maybe try to ask for a trade, go elsewhere, maybe try to win one more before they do call it a career. Eagles will get younger. But it's this type of game that, Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni and things like that, they're going to take into the offseason, and they're going to feel that burn for an entire offseason.
The Bucs got up early, and they've only added to
all right,
what was
the poll
a
is
17-0
closed.
lead.
Shout out to the 1,567 voters, 74% with Go Bucks, 26% Fly Eagles Fly.
Good play by Milton Williams.
Shout out to the 1,568.
I know that Jonathan Gannon says
second
that
down
they
and 15.
Treat him as though he's a starter, and he has really done a nice job today as well. He's one of those young pieces that they can continue to build around. Got a lot of picks in this year's
shotgun
draft coming
formation.
up as well.
Brady with the handoff.
3 first-round picks.
Gets it up at the 39-yard line.
The carry here by Vaughn is out to the 38, just short of the 39, a gain of 6.
It's never easy when you are a playoff team and you don't win a playoff game. And then for some teams that have aspirations of the Super Bowl, like Tampa Bay, anything short of that is a huge disappointment. But for a Philadelphia team that was
the
counted
Eagles
out
get to
early,
the Bucs for
they won
35-yard
enough
line.
games, got in. I mean, this is pretty deflating. I mean, there's not a lot of things to feel great about, but I do think that this performance, and really through the season, the way they played against good teams, I think the organization understands
shotgun
that they've
formation.
still got a lot of work to do.
Brady is sacked again.
And Brady's going to get sacked.
Oh, my God. Brought down for the 4th time, a loss of 4, and Alex Singleton will get credit for it.
Well, we saw Tristan Wirfs talk his way back into the lineup.
That brings up 4th
and
down.
I know that Brady doesn't like coming out, but I don't know how much of this Bruce Arians is going to have to see before he says you're not going back into the game, because they have no chance without him.
All 4 sacks by
Penny
the Eagles
set
on
to
3rd
punt.
down. But not forcing it. Brady not throwing a pick. Just take his medicine, take the sack, and watch the punt. And it's a good one by Pinion. Rager all the way back inside the 10.
Down at around the 5. Now gets it up at the 10, 15, 20,
Jalen
25,
Rager with a
30,
nice return out of bounds near the
35.
60.
60-yard punt. 60-yard punt, 30-yard return. What's up? I am the divorced Michelle. Hey, he's actually locked up. Charleston says, "Are you not entertained?" I got to get that soundbite. Maybe tonight after tonight's Chiefs Steelers game, I'll add some sound bites. I appreciate that, Charleston. Looks like last night's game. LOL says just me. Trox, I wish you and the Steelers luck tonight against the Chiefs, but I'm a Chiefs fan, buddy. Hey, it's all good, Tim Tucker. I mean, hey, Tim, this is the way I look at it. You know, the Steelers technically weren't supposed to be in the playoffs, just like the Eagles. You know, the Steelers are closer to a rebuild than a Super Bowl. But what they did was they gave Ben Roethlisberger one last shot at the playoffs. And for that, you got to tip your hat off. You know, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to be proud of that team. Are you ready for some football, Cowboys? Win or lose, I love my Steelers. Bank loan for pizza, chow down. He looks like he is just rubbing it in now. Showing all the years of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay was established in 1976.
And the defending Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, last team to go
Out
back
to
to
pistol
back
formation.
in that category. 03-04 Patriots.
That's
Here's
Smith.
Devontae Smith. They get
Devontae
it to
Smith
him
cross
on the outside,
midfield
and
to
he
the
shows what
40.
he can do. Down
at the 35-yard line.
And they finally get one of those big plays with soft
There
coverage.
you go,
a gain
Tom
of
Hood.
31.
Yeah, they
Gets
got
it
the
up
block
at the
on the
35-yard
outside. First
line.
of all, Quez Watkins did, and then
You asked
some poor
if
tackling
they can get it to the
by Tampa Bay.
35.
Had three guys who had a shot at him before Jamel Dean's able to come in and wrestle him to the ground.
Hey, I appreciate that 626 thumbs up.
Pistol formation with Boston Scott getting the handoff.
Here's a handoff.
And he breaks loose.
And Scott to the
Scott
20,
is
10,
gone.
5, touchdown.
And they're on the board.
Boston Scott
34-yard
with the
carry
Eagles'
by
first
Boston
touchdown
Scott.
of this ball game comes
rushing
at the
touchdown of the
12:08
season.
mark in the fourth quarter.
Just like that, 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Jason Kelsey does an excellent job coming around and leading through the hole.
Got it to the 35-yard line
gets
and
in
in
behind
for
him.
6 by number 35. Hey,
Eagles are still
Tom
keeping
Hood,
it on
you
the
might have to,
ground.
what do you call it? You might have to play 35 on some
34-yard
lottery.
carry after 31 yards to Devontae Smith.
Kick is up, kick is good.
And it's a
That might be your Powerball number, man. I'm eating some chili and cornbread tonight. They're trying to get their participation trophy. Garbage time, Bucks letting them for a joke. Keep 2, keep Brady in. Or time to keep Brady in. They got 12 minutes. Spud Webb was 5'9", way taller than Scott. Eagles on a roll. Here they come, Bucks. Yep, Turkey scored. Too little, too late. Buccaneers not even trying. Merry Christmas, Eagles. But that's all they're getting. Onside kick. Blue ribbon winners. Yes, no blowout. Well, it's still a blowout. It's just no shutout. 2 more touchdowns. Well, MMA news last night, the first UFC fight night was fun. Onside kick. I joined the Army. Hey, appreciate your services, Tyke. What's up, Leslie? Nicole says Eagles are bums. Football Scouting Report says, boom, Adam Cole, baby. We'll be bums for the next 6 years. Some excitement. Wow, this game is crazy. Coming straight out the freezer. One thing about Trox, he really does have fun with the peeps. Hey, absolutely. Yeah, the field goes off like that during commercial breaks. What's up, Sean Taylor? Well, finally, Eagles. You need to get rid of the coaching staff. Giants are laughing. Eagles, no drone is faster. Who's Bucks backup? I have no idea. It is he's an older guy. I forgot his name. They just said it earlier. Not Glennon.
Scott gets the first points of the game for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, what is his
Elliott
name?
will kick it deep, with the Buccaneers guarding against the potential of an onside kick, and Darden from the 5.
And Darden gets it at the 20.
Flag is thrown.
And there is a flag down. Blaine Gabbert. Appreciate that.
Holding during their turn, number 87. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Rob Gronkowski was
All
out
right.
there with the hands team, was guilty of a hold.
Yeah, but I thought right here there would have been a penalty. He's on the ground. That comes in and takes a pretty good hit on him. And
yeah, and he led with the helmet.
I don't understand. The official was right there. He's clearly
And he
down.
led with the helmet.
One, he gets hit, but it gets hit with the crown
That
of his helmet.
17 off the Eagles should have been flagged.
Wow.
Unnecessary
How you miss
roughness.
that, but it puts the ball back at the 10. Arians is livid with good reason. So Brady
There's a
continues
handoff.
after the touchdown.
And he gets it up
handoff
at the
to Bernard
15-yard
for
line.
5.
Giovanni Bernard.
Buccaneers journey to repeat.
All right, they're showing Bucks journey to repeat. Kings of the South. The captain and first mate, Brady and Evans. Bruce being Bruce. Once he figures out the other team, they're in trouble.
He said, I know we've lost guys. They didn't have Fournette today, but with 12 and with their offensive line, he knew they would score points, and they've done just that. Brady with a screen for
Brady to Brate.
Nobody was out there for
That's going to be a
Philadelphia.
first down.
And Cameron Brate picks up 17 yards.
Yeah, that was a really good
Needed
design
5, gain of
there
17.
offensively, but I will say that you remember back to last year and the growing pains that Tom Brady went through with Arians and Leftwich in the offense and what all they were going to do, and then of
First
course
down
they
and
put
10,
it together
11
and they
minutes
go
to
on
play.
and win the Super Bowl, and this year just much more comfort coming into the season and admiration and I would say respect for each other. I know Tom has loved working with Byron Leftwich and feels that he does deserve an opportunity to go on and become a head coach. And I know that based on those comments by Arians, how much
And
he
here's
respects
Evans.
Tom and what he does
Evans,
for this team. And
gain
it
of a
is
couple.
True. If he has time,
Gain of about
and
3
not to
yards.
suggest you can just roll anybody out there, but for your head coach to say that as long as our offensive line is healthy and I have Tom Brady, we're going to score points. I mean, that's quite a statement, and that's about as I think that's about as much respect as
27
as
to
we've ever
34.
heard Bruce Arians give to
260,
anyone. And
2
for any head coach to
touchdowns.
say that
That's
is
Tom
really
Brady.
something special.
10 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
2nd down and 7. Pass is caught by
And that's
Gronkowski,
Gronk.
who's thrown to the ground by Singleton. Starting to get a
Gets it
little
up at
chippy
the
out there.
39-yard line.
3rd down and short coming up.
Yeah, I know what Arians is trying to do, run the football and then get the ball out of Brady's hands quickly and just don't let him get hit. And so they're trying to run this ball control passing game right now and then run the ball. They just don't feel comfortable, or Brady just doesn't want to come out. But I thought that Brady would have been out before now.
There's one way
Hey,
to
appreciate
make sure he
that.
doesn't
3
get hit.
electric.
That's right.
And that's to watch Blaine Gabbert play as Brady throws.
And that's incomplete. Instead of Giovanni
Bernard
Bernard
looking
brings
for a
up 4th
flag
down
and
and
won't get it
2.
against Rodney McLeod. It's 4th down.
We mentioned when they went out and they brought in Bernard. Yeah, Brady's talking some more. He just about feeling that there should have been a penalty on Bernard.
On Barnett.
Well, I don't think he thought that Barnett should have gotten a penalty there. I think he's frustrated with why Barnett's pushing him in the back. I think he was upset about.
All right, looks like Brady's coming out
on Bernard. But, you know,
Brady and Jensen coming
I think
out.
Tom's a great competitor. He's a pretty good talker when he has to be. But he's not afraid to bow up to
4th
somebody
down
if
and
he feels
2.
like he's being disrespected.
Pinion, another good punt.
Oh, it's another muff punt.
Muff on the punt by Rager.
At the 5,
who has
10.
to retreat. And he's wrapped up near the 7.
Oh, my God. Down at the 7-yard line.
Well, this is the first of 3 games today, first of 2 games in the NFC, as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth, Joe and Troy. And that game coming up, which is on CBS, which is the Dallas Cowboys hosting the San Francisco 49ers. We saw San Francisco with that overtime win in L.A. last weekend. That's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a great game. I mean, a really good game. I think there's a lot of people that like to be calling that game. But should be a lot of fun. And I think San Francisco is one of those teams that's just really tough. They run the football. They're physical.
9:01 to play.
A game like that
Ball's at the 7-yard line.
is a team that can go on the road and win anywhere. I think it's going to be a great matchup.
Handoff here to Gainwell.
Gainwell gets it up at the 13-yard line.
Michaels and Collinsworth, right? When you,
I think anybody would like to be calling that one, right?
Absolutely.
It's a great matchup. Two storied franchises, both teams playing really good football. I think it's going to be a fantastic game.
yeah, plenty of history too. And you've been a big part of that. 2nd down and 4. Hurts completes. And that's the rookie, Devontae Smith.
And
I
Devontae
think any
Smith
Eagles
gets it
fan
up,
is watching
32-yard line.
As we've seen the last couple of possessions with what they've been able to do with Devontae Smith, saying why didn't they go his direction more in the early part of this game?
I think that's one that they're going to have to take a look at and be critical of themselves as a staff and answer that question.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts gets it up at the 37-yard line.
Hit by Mike Edwards, a gain of 5.
You know, that previous play with Devontae Smith, we all know the controversy in yesterday's game with the whistle and did it blow.
Hey, all I know is I'm happy I don't have to hear Joe Buck and Troy Aikman calling the Cowboys game.
Before they blew the whistle on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Blitz.
And that's caught. That's Dallas Goedert.
Off he goes.
50-yard line. Down at the 46.
Dallas Goedert will be sore after this one with as much activity as he has seen. 17 yards for the Eagles.
Well, Todd Bowles is, you know, they've done a lot of good things, but this has got to be pretty maddening for him because the Eagles aren't doing anything really all that difficult. They're throwing the quick passing game, running the football.
Been a good year for me so far.
They're not making tackles.
My 2 top
on the
teams
back
still
end.
in it. Cowboys and Bengals.
Quez Watkins overthrown.
And overthrown by Quez Watkins. Gaining on that
Yeah,
coverage.
so Tampa Bay defensively, they're going to have some things to address before their next game, too.
Well, the game tonight is Pittsburgh at Kansas City. If the Chiefs win, they're the number 2 seed. The top 4 seeds will be alive in the AFC. Chiefs would host Buffalo. If the Steelers win, they go to top seeded Tennessee.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. Ball is at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 10, pass is caught by
That's
Devontae Smith.
Devontae
And
Smith
he's brought down by Winfield. Gain of 4.
crosses the 45.
Super Wild Card weekend continues later today with the 49ers and Cowboys, followed by the Steelers and the Chiefs. And then tomorrow night, it'll be the Cardinals and the Rams.
I will be live
on
for all
ESPN
3 of those.
And the NFL divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax.
And then we got 2
Live.
doubleheaders
Kickoff
next week.
weekend
I will
on
be
CBS
live for all
Fox
4
and NBC.
games.
3rd down
2
and
next
6.
Saturday, 2 next Sunday.
24-point game.
Going into championship weekend. That's caught. That is Gainwell to the 30, 35, or 25. Down at about the 22, maybe 21-yard line.
Gainwell with a catch and run of 20.
Yeah, he immediately signals to the sidelines right after this play that he was coming out. He taps out. I like Gainwell and what he's capable of doing.
We got 3 more
He's
games.
another one of those running backs out of Memphis like Tony
Left
Pollard
in
and
Super
Antonio
Wild
Gibson.
Card weekend.
Kind of that scat back type guy that can do some things out of the backfield, catch the football.
Hurts.
Here's Jalen Hurts. Hurts gets it up around the 15-yard line.
Tell you the one thing, Joe, I am looking forward to that Rams-Cardinals matchup on Monday night. I love that the league
Lori
did that.
Williams says, I hate the Bucks.
With the Monday night game. If you're one of those teams, you're probably not as excited. Whoever wins and goes on.
Poor
Eagles.
Eagles.
Having the quick turnaround. But I think probably I can speak for
There's
most football
just
fans
under 5
that
minutes to
extending
play,
wild card
4:55.
weekend, that's fun.
Should be a good game, too. These 2 teams split.
And that's incomplete. Tended for Smith. Appreciate
With
that,
each team
Firewall
winning and the other
Dragon.
team's building.
Welcome to the
3rd down and
family.
4 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
With what happened last weekend and the Rams losing, still winning the division, the Rams slid down the pecking order to the number 4 seed, and that's why Tampa Bay is the number 2 seed. Green Bay with the bye week.
3rd down and 4.
Sitting back, relaxing, getting healthy, getting some bodies back, pointing toward next weekend. On 3rd down, Hurts throws.
Hurts throws. That's caught. That's
First
Gainwell.
down plus and in
And
for the
Gainwell in for a touchdown.
The rookie able to take it in. And 2 late touchdowns here by Philadelphia. This one 16 yards to Kenneth Gainwell.
Well, H angle to Gainwell, and there's nobody there in the middle. The middle linebacker, he works to the opposite side. And the Eagles will now go for 2 and see if they can't cut this to a 2-possession game.
That is sitting out in front of Philadelphia. A team that was
4:45 left, 31 to
13.
13. Here's a 2-point attempt. The Eagles are 5 for 6 this season on 2 points.
Hurts, a sprint.
Jalen Hurts. He's going to
now
set up.
throws,
And it's caught. Devontae Smith,
Devontae
the
Smith
rookie,
for the 2-point conversion.
gets the 2.
Unbelievable catch.
And it's
by
a
Devontae
14-point ball
Smith.
game
Such a
with
great catch.
4:45.
I kept waiting to see where the ball went. I didn't know if he had it or if it was underneath him. But initially, when Hurts runs out to his left, it looked like he was going to be able to run it in himself. But with the angles that Tampa had, he wasn't going to. Devin White closing on him. But that catch right there. Oh,
What a catch.
That is sensational.
oh, what a great camera shot from that angle. Yeah, really big-time catch. I really like him. For a young receiver, I've talked about it before when we had them earlier in the season. He was so well coached, at Alabama. Yeah, Hurts gets hit pretty good at the end of that play. He was so well coached at Alabama, and you can tell when you watch him run routes and the way that he's able to come out of his breaks, and at the top of the routes he lowers his body and his hips, and he's terrific. I'm a big fan of this young man's, and I was hoping to see a little more of him in this ball game, but he's got a bright future.
There have been 9 successful
4:45
onside
left.
kick efforts in the NFL this year. Elliott 1 for 9.
Here's Elliott. Set to
Under
kick.
5 to go. Philadelphia 3 timeouts. And that was easy. Right to Bernard.
And that was right to Giovanni Bernard.
So the Buccaneers will take over, and Brady will remain in the
4:44.
game as they're up to the task, as that one went on a couple of hops to Giovanni Bernard.
Well, it looks like they might be changing out. They've got Aaron Stinney, number 64, who's going into the game now. And if he's the 6th lineman, let's see here what they're doing. But it looks like they're going to go with 6th offensive lineman. So he's just checking in, and they're going to see if maybe they can't run the ball.
Milk that clock.
Thought maybe they were going to
get out of
pull
dodge.
someone out, see if they couldn't rest one of these guys up front.
Here's a handoff.
Here's Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Left side.
Gain of 2 on that play.
A gain of 2. Clock continues to run. A couple of records for
Brady,
the
28
Buccaneers here
completions.
today. Brady
Mike
with his
Evans, 9
completions, and
catches.
Evans with his
Buccaneers
9
postseason
catches.
record today.
Single game postseason record for the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Brady's
Evans,
28
9
for
catches,
36,
117 and a
265 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Buccaneers have scored 30 or more points in all
Oh,
5
Scotty
Tom
over
Brady
here.
postseason starts.
Here is the end
Handoff is
around
to Miller.
by Scotty Miller.
And Scotty
That's a first
gets the first
down.
down and stays in bounds.
Smart.
Stays in bounds.
You know, I don't
Clock
know if
still
Brady said
goes.
something to him before they broke the huddle, or they talked about it, or he just had the awareness. But whatever it was, that's winning football. When you get the ball here and just knowing, you know, with 4 minutes to play in the game, stay in bounds, keep the clock running. It's just the little things that make a difference when it's all said and done. I think the positive that comes out of this game, Joe, for Tampa is, first of all, Ryan Jensen coming back in and playing. And then Tristan Wirfs, the fact that he tried to go and felt that he could, means that it's not quite as significant as what we might have thought when he initially left the game. And you hope that that's the case if you're Tampa Bay. But if they can go back, because it's going to be a tough
10.
road. These games get harder, and their formula for winning is a little different than what it was a year ago.
Here's Vaughn.
Left side, a little bit of a convoy, and he's brought down.
And
inbounds,
Vaughn
and the
gets
Eagles
gain
spend their
of
second
about
timeout.
3.
I think getting Leonard Fournette, who we thought was going to play this week.
Eagles
him,
take
even
their
though
first timeout.
I thought that.
No,
Keyshawn
second
Vaughn,
timeout.
You know, he got
Eagles are left
a fair
with 1
number of
timeout.
carries in this game. Gio
Tampa
Bernard
Bay has
probably
2.
was more effective when he
Appreciate
got
that,
the
Josh
ball,
Pallett
but
with the
playoff
$20 super
Lenny.
chat. Says Steeler
He needs to be
Nation.
a big part of this
Black
offense
and
if
yellow,
they're gonna
win or
do what they're
lose.
capable of.
Make us
For the
proud.
guys that are not
Absolutely.
here. Leonard Fournette, Chris Godwin out with a torn ACL. Antonio Brown cut. And Rojo, as they call him, Ronald Jones out with a bad ankle. A lot of skill, a lot of yards.
And I think they've got, you know, Cyril Grayson, he didn't play.
All right, here we go. That is Giovanni Bernard.
Side,
and that's going to be
down
inside the 30.
I think they've got some
down at the
some
29-yard
players that
line.
can do some things. They're not as experienced as some of those guys that
That
we
is
just
the Eagles'
showed. But
final
if they get
charge
Fournette back,
timeout.
They get Ronald Jones back. They get Grayson back. They still have some matchup issues that can create some problems for a defense.
They're down at 4, and Philadelphia now out of timeouts.
Still got the 2-minute warning, 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
The next minute and 40, unable to challenge. If something were to come up without any timeouts, 3rd down and 4.
All right, here we go. Trips up top, empty set.
Pass is
And that's
bobbled.
Giovanni Bernard.
First down and inbounds, Gio Bernard. A gain of 7.
That's a first down. I mean, you know, 3rd down and short, you got to guard Giovanni Bernard. Like, that's the
You start
little
looking
things
at
that the
NFC,
Philadelphia
Green Bay, the top
Eagles
seed,
don't do.
and Tampa Bay,
And
Dallas,
has cost them this
and
game.
Los Angeles.
You know,
Philly's
3rd down and 5s, 3rd down and 4s,
A
3rd
lot
down
of
and
possibilities
6s.
out there as to whom he
If
to.
Giovanni Bernard is out there,
in
you
the
know it's going to be a
divisional round.
pass to Giovanni Bernard. Why aren't you guarding him?
San Francisco wins later today. They would travel to Green Bay.
That's Giovanni Bernard up the
Dallas
middle.
Cowboys win that game.
And that is going to be down at around the
Well, they could
20-yard
end up being
line.
right here.
Yeah, and then last year when they added the extra playoff team, and then only the number 1
Go
seed
Big Ben.
got the
Great
first
listening
round
to you,
bye.
Trox. Hey, appreciate that. Hot
Tampa,
fries.
They went on the road 3 straight games.
Bob in
and
Missouri
won it
says
all,
go
as we
Chiefs,
know.
and
But they
15,
did
10,
it.
and
There weren't
87.
Fans in the stands. There were a little bit in the championship game, but it's a totally different path this year than last year for that, just from that standpoint alone.
Single
For
back
these road
formation.
teams, it's gonna
Here's
be
the
tough.
handoff.
Here is Bernard, left side, and again,
And
able to
he's
sit
gonna be
down and keep
down.
the clock running, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Fire the cannons inside the red zone,
And they are going to
before a
be
packed house.
3 yards away from closing this ball game out. They get the first down. That is just 3 kneel downs, and this game will be over. For Josh Pallett on his $20 super
Here we
chat.
go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Josh. I guess my phone died. What's up, Yims? What's up, Arter? Says Brazil. Devin Bucks, how's it going? Ratatouille, how's it going? But man, right after this game, though, we got the 49ers and the Cowboys live in Dallas. After that, we got the Steelers at the Kansas City Chiefs live at Arrowhead. And then tomorrow, we got the Arizona Cardinals on the road at SoFi Stadium to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And that will conclude this week of games. Next week, we got a doubleheader on Saturday, and I got a doubleheader on Sunday. Then we got championship weekend. Then we got the Pro Bowl. And then we got the Super Bowl. The NFL season is coming down to a close here in the upcoming weeks. Within 1 month, we will know who is a champion.
Minutes left in this game. 3rd down and 2.
All right, 2 yards
Philadelphia out of
to end this
timeouts.
ball game.
At the end of this season where they went 9-8, the number 7 seed in the NFC playoff picture.
And he's going to be about a yard shy. Well, about a half a yard shy.
Short of first down yardage.
Brings up fourth down.
Nick Sirianni, who is the only first-year head coach with a team this year to get his group into the postseason. At that reinvention of what they wanted to be offensively in the middle part of the year.
Fourth down and about a half a yard.
3 first-round draft picks coming up in the upcoming draft. A lot of reasons to be optimistic with the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree. And Nick Sirianni did a really great job in so many ways.
And they're going to take a
of holding
timeout.
the team together, and like I said early in this game, pivoting offensively. He spent a lot of years with Phillip Rivers, with the Chargers.
Tampa Bay has
and
one
also
charge
then
timeout left.
with the Indianapolis Colts, and he knows offensive football. He knows what needs to be done, and he knows that as good as they ran the football, and that was their formula for getting to the postseason, that for them to be the team that they hope to be, they've got to be better throwing the football. And he was around one of the best in Phillip Rivers for many years. And that'll be a point of emphasis, I would have to believe, with those 3 draft picks that you talk about in the first round and some of the moves that Howie Roseman and the organization makes going forward.
4th down and 1 here.
All right, here we go.
Toss to Bernard, and the Eagles defense
And
gets
that is going to
stop
be
with
a
Alex
turnover
Singleton
on
making the
downs.
tackle.
I'm
Philadelphia
surprised it
will
was not a
take over.
quarterback
The producer
keeper.
of today's game is Richie Zients, the director Rich Russo. The associate directors are Jake Jolivet, Rich Gross, Jordan Wolf, Paul Marmoro. Broadcast associates Casey Garland,
Hey, appreciate
Matt
the
Gale,
683
Grant Lounsbury,
thumbs
the technical
up.
Producers Pete Chalveris, Bob Goosley, the technical
Shout out to the
director is Colby Bourgeois.
1,546 in the
Jamie
building.
McCombs, pregame show produced by Bill Richards, directed by Stephanie Medina. And our thanks to our crew up here in the booth, Ed Sfida, Bill Garrity, David Moulton, and Steve Horn, our editorial consultant. As the Eagles get
All right, 1:11 left.
Down
First
16
down and 10.
from their own 16. Hurts
Hurts is going to throw. That is caught.
But out of bounds.
And he goes out of bounds.
Quez Watkins.
Quez Watkins with that reception.
And Todd Bowles is still coaching up.
Brings
those
up 104
defensive backs.
to play here in
Yes,
this
he
ball
is.
game. Second down and 10.
We talked about him a little bit earlier, some of the opportunities that he's going to have as a
Hey,
head coach.
we hit
And
700 thumbs up. I
I think
appreciate
it's
that.
kinda challenging to
708.
evaluate anybody when they were the head coach in New York with all of the struggles that everyone's had.
Second
when
down
coached
and
the
10.
Jets. But
Ball's
boy,
at
he
the
is really
16-yard
something as a
line.
defensive coordinator, and that pairing with him and Bruce Arians, whether it was in Arizona or here, has
Here's
been quite a
Hurts.
combination.
Hurts throws. Pass
And that's caught. That's Dallas Goedert. First down.
You talked about earlier interviewing for opportunities, and you just get the feeling he'll get his chance in the job that he's done. And a lot of good give and take with
First
Tom
down
Brady
and
and a lot
10,
of learning
45
off each
seconds
other.
left.
Each other, I agree. I think Byron's learned from Tom, but I think Tom's also learned from Byron.
Ball
And that's
is,
a bad pass.
they're going to keep it going. Looked like it might have been an incomplete pass.
I think these officials are about ready to call it a day too. They just said let's let that clock run a little bit.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was a good no call, good no whistle.
Yep, it was a fumble.
There you go.
Recovered by
Right,
the
Mike?
offense.
And now they're moving it back. Nick Sirianni still arguing with the official.
And the last play, timing's
Pass
expired.
is to Devontae
And that's
Smith,
incomplete.
who gets a hit from Jordan Whitehead.
And that's going to
as
do
the
it.
parting shot as the clock hits zeros. And the Tampa
Bay Buccaneers moving on to the next round, the divisional round. And the Philadelphia Eagles are going back to Philly to start their off season. Hey, appreciate that, Tom Ramsey. But with that being said, I do have to end this stream. And we will be
Come
live
together,
for
that's
the
who Bruce is looking for.
Cowboys and the 49ers.
Anybody seen Nick?
Appreciate that, the Loch Ness. But I do have to end this stream. We are going to be live for the Cowboys and the 49ers, so I do got to get set up. Soon as we're all set up, I will be live. So I will see you guys over there. Just stay in the building. It will redirect you into the next stream. So with that being said, I will see you over there for game number 2 on Super Wildcard Weekend on Sunday.
Nine, 8, 7,